All aboard!
This is Pelon and Chubby, episode 77. Back at it again with that good stuff. This week we celebrate Pelon's birthday. That's right, living it up for the man with the plan. Chubby, he's dealing with the San Diego Comedy League. Hashtag Comedy Ball. Tossing it back to the Pelon birthday, we bring in two Steves. It was so confusing, we decided to call them Tyler and Tanner. Oh man, that's just terrible. This is Pelon and Chubby, episode 77. Doing what we do. Check us out.
Activate.
It's the Pelon and Chubby Show with your hosts Rich Salas and Guy Murray, talking about comedy and everything that crosses their mind. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show.
And we're live.
Hello and good evening and welcome to the Pelon and Chubby Show. I'm Rick Salas.
I'm Guy Murray.
And we are here on my birthday, the birthday show, and we got the two Steves in the house. We're going to call Steve on the your left, my right is going to be Tanner for the night. Tanner, like from the Bad News Bears. That's right. And then we got Steve on the other side. He's going by, what, Tyler, or you want to just go Steve? Tyler. All right. So we got Tyler on your right, my left. And on my right, your left, we got Tanner. We got that straight. Who's on first? Who's on second? Bad News Bears. Tanner's in the house. So it's my birthday show, fuckers. We're doing the happy birthday to me. I'm even older.
Birthday, Mr. President.
So it's on a Wednesday night. Just happened to fall on a Wednesday night, the normal night of our Pelon and Chubby Show. Thanks for joining us at 7:30, 8 o'clock every Wednesday night. Across the country, we got folks in France watching. We got in the Philippines, all over the world. All we want you to do is help us out. Give us a little hand. Tell your friends to tune in to the Pelon and Chubby Show. We're available on every platform available. Just go to your browser, type in Pelon and Chubby, and we are the only ones in existence. The only ones ever around. Check it out. You can go and watch 80 episodes, Guy? 80 episodes. Guy swears he's going to have this episode up in 2 days because it's my birthday. I'm putting him under the gun, under pressure. Oh, look who's tuning in. Brett Austin, what's up? That's my best buddy since, we played baseball and everything. Went to high school. Went on all the family vacations. I was a broke little Mexican boy, and his family took me in and took me all over the place where I couldn't go, normally. So I really, that's kind of like my mom, my second mom there. And then right below him is Les Congelier.
What's up,
he
Les?
was the head coach of Redondo Seahawks football. I played for Les for 4 years, and I can say he was a great coach. We had a lot of fun, and thanks for joining in there, Les. How you doing, buddy? If there's anything you want to talk about, put it up there. So we got Guy. We're going to hear from Guy. We're going to hear from Tanner and Tyler. What's going on? But these two stepped in today for my birthday. There might be, I don't know, there might even be a little roasting going on. There is nothing off limits on this show. We talk
for your
about
actual age, bitch.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the age. There's no reason for that. Some of you are privy to the age. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I feel good. I feel young. I'm not fucking anything close to my age, so I feel great. I look at stuff that's my age, and no knock, ladies. I know there's some of you that tune into the show that we went to high school with. Yeah, I loved you then. I still love you now. But, things just aren't going to work out. So what's up, Tanner?
Keeping it real.
There you go. Tanner's chiming in. Hey, so I asked him if he'd come over here and hang out for the birthday, have some cocktails, and maybe some favors of some sorts. Right? So, whatever, keeping it real. My neighbor,
Yeah.
So, Tanner's, what's up, Tanner? What's going on in the world of Tanner's?
It's, day in and day out. Raising a couple kids, it's killing me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you getting knee deep in anything lately? You were calling me from on your way down to, how'd you do?
I did okay.
You did all right?
As usual.
All right. A little stinky pinky for the old times.
All right.
Beautiful. Tyler, what's up? Tyler, we're not going to say where we work because that's confidential. We'd have to kill you or fuck up your credit, one of the two. Look, So he works with me, Tyler. We work down in La Jolla. We're down there every day from Monday through Friday. If you want to come out for lunch one day, just give us a little jingle. What's going on? What's going on in the world of Tyler, other than getting your car fucking jacked and stuff?
Yeah, just chilling, man. Just living the San Diego life, you know what I mean? Living next to the beach, trying to get these bitches, man. Trying to get this money. That's about it.
Jeez, he's got his priorities straight. I know you're looking at the camera. Show him what you're working with over there. He's a little yoked up. Used to be over managing a gym. We won't say the name of the place, but he's a little swollen. You know, he's took a little time off, so some of that baby fat's coming back. But it's all good, ladies. He's still tuned up, ready to go.
Good living.
He's ready to go for a couple laps around the track. Come on down, give it a run. So we're just here. Guy, what's going on, Guy?
It's a lovely day, man. Just another good day. And it's your birthday, so we got to put this
Chubby's
one
here.
on
What's
top.
going on? What have you been doing?
Hey, man, I've been rocking out with just for you, man. Got a couple shows coming up with the broadcast series and the Comedy League. So Comedy Ball is about going on.
With Benji?
Yeah, with Benji Garcia, Mr. Man's
We
putting
got
it
the
on.
Comedy League.
Yeah, and I'm dropping in on the show tomorrow at the Comedy Palace. And just, you know.
Who's going to be there? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
You're going to be there. That's all. That's
all that
important.
matters.
The rest of them are fucking dump trucks. All right, so who? Well, you know what? These guys haven't been on the show. Tanner, who's your? Okay, so just to give you an idea what the show is, Pelon and Chubby show is comedy talk with heart. We're both stand-up comics when we want to be, and not wannabes, but when we want to be.
We want to be.
Yeah, by choice.
Do as
all
we
right,
do.
So we do talk a little bit about the comedy scene, what's going on, comics that we've seen, that we enjoy. Who's your favorite comic that you like to watch?
Shit. Local or
Whenever,
whatever.
any of all time.
I like, is it Jeff Jeffries?
Jeff Jeffries, yeah.
I like him.
Give this mic a
And
blowjob.
then,
Well, there you go.
who was I watching? It's like I gotta think back. Shit. I don't even know his name.
Okay.
Right.
He left a lasting impression. That's
You
good.
know,
Yeah.
and all the old great ones of all time. Since
So
I'm old
Steve's a lead singer of bands.
was, yes.
He was the other night over at the Vista Village Pub with 91 Octane. He filled in there and did a great job.
You screamed a little bit?
Just a little.
And then I got my groove on.
You did. You know, he stole the show.
Right,
I got to tell
right.
him. He did.
Right.
He had the dance moves. He fell into a
Got
planter.
moves like Jack.
He fell into a planter.
I did.
Dancing, and he was giving
Yeah.
giving a little lap dance in
Yeah,
the planter.
I did a little ass plant in the.
Pulled it off.
You guys get moshing over there or what?
Yeah, we were
was
Broham
all by
fired
himself.
up.
Oh, that's right.
My buddy who tunes in once in a while, he might be on here. Byron, he's a drummer for Pennywise. He'll probably tune in tonight. But they did a little cover of Broham, and then we got a little loose. Yeah, we got.
I think
we
you ended up going home early. I ended up, looking for you.
Yeah, no.
Rick disappeared. Did Rick disappear?
I bowed out. I
We
bowed
had to
out a little
go.
early. Yeah.
wow.
you know.
We had too much
Hey, I'm
fun.
getting older, man. I can only rock out with a cock out, balls to the wall for so many hours, and then I can't. You know what? I can't pace myself. I got to go hard.
You know what?
Hard.
What you had, you were delivering. So you know what length doesn't matter. It was
Right.
all about the delivery.
Hey, there's guys. There's guys that can
Oh
get.
yeah, he had it.
Hey, there's guys that can get out there and put a 4-hour show on. Yeah, like I'm good for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Couple
You know, I'm gonna bring it.
explosions and
You
it's
know,
done.
I'm a grower, not a shower. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? So that's what we do. We brought it that night. We were rocking downtown Vista, which probably isn't that hard to do. There ain't shit going on. So you just bring it a little bit and you brought it. You know what I'm saying? So it was good.
I
St.
like
Patty's Day.
downtown Vista.
You do?
Yeah, there's some good
Well,
restaurants.
you know what's nice about it? It's just mellow.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a PB. It's not like a gas lamp, you know, where you got to worry about getting stabbed and like talking to chicks and moving. Like that adds an extra factor to it. I know that some people might think it's fun, but getting stabbed by some Mexican dude, you know, it's like, you know what?
Not so much.
All right.
I thought this would have been cool, but
Yeah, bring that one. Hey, bring that one this way a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah, right there's cool.
All right.
Is it blocking you?
That's cool.
As long as it doesn't hit the table, we're good. Yeah, there you go. Turn it up a little. Bam! All right. Get that microphone up to your mouth there. And so normally what we do is we talk about what happened, if anybody had any exciting things happen throughout the week. And then we're going to cover a little bit of current events. And I'm sure there's going to be one topic that is going to absolutely set me off, and I'll lose my shit.
Okay.
So that's and then I start preaching a little bit.
Primed and ready?
You
You primed and ready? You got
I'm ready to go. As soon as I hear it, I'll know, and you'll hear me go off. You hear a little preaching going on. For a lot of guys, that's a good time to go take a piss and maybe get another beer. But there's things that I feel very passionate about, and I'm not trying to bring judgment on anybody. You live your life how you want to live your life, as long as it doesn't affect my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't say that I have to accept you for what it is that you want to do or do. I don't. But do what you do, and I'm gonna leave you alone. Yeah, I don't think anybody should get. I don't think anybody should get fucked up for their beliefs or what they do.
I feel like we're talking about
you know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Anybody. I'm talking about black folks. I'm talking about gay people. I'm talking about whoever it is. My thing is just don't. Do your thing.
That's freedom. Yeah.
Do your thing. Don't expect everybody else to join in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have to.
Yeah, no, we ain't joining in. No.
No. I find that smaller numbers is more effective nowadays. You don't need that many people to have a good time.
Like everybody's trying to get
less is better.
Get everybody to hate on Trump. And then you got the other side that's getting everybody to be a Trump supporter. And if you don't take one side or the other, you're an asshole. Well, why do I have to?
Why?
Why do I have to?
I don't know.
If I just choose to sit back and just let it be and let it do what it do, why can't I? Yeah. Right? That's my right to do it. Am I being what do you call it? Negligent or derelict by not taking a side, not participating in our government? Like, even if I did, would it matter? Would it matter what I said, how I vote, what I think? Does it really matter?
Yeah.
To an extent, but
does your vote count? Does it count if you go out there and vote?
Yeah, it's like the lottery.
Or is it going to do what it do?
Somebody wins.
Somebody definitely wins.
Every freaking time.
But is it truly a lottery or is it a vote?
To this. If young people voted, they would decide every election we have from now on.
Do you think for sure?
Yeah, 18.
Kind of predetermined.
18 to 24, 13% voter rate.
Right, but like he's saying, it's predetermined.
Do
you think that it makes a difference?
Yes.
Like, don't you think that they're going to put in place whoever they want, wherever the money's at?
I think
the government does whatever the fuck they want.
Well, okay, how about this, for example?
Yeah.
Look, how about this, for example? Trump, nobody claims to have voted for him, really. When you ask people, did you vote? Oh, fuck no, I didn't vote for him, right? How in the fuck did he win then?
Right.
Either everybody's lying about who they voted for.
He didn't.
It was the collegiate. It was the.
Yeah, but the other side, he didn't lose that bad.
It was the electoral college that
Okay,
got him in.
the popular vote, did he lose it by that
Yes.
much?
yeah.
He lost the popular.
Yes.
By how much?
Oh, like millions.
Like a landslide?
Yeah, but no. It wasn't giant. No.
Okay.
He took Hillary by surprise, man. That was a.
So apparently nobody.
predicting that.
Yeah, nobody voted for him. But the motherfucker won.
Right.
I'm sitting back, and at one point I was looking
You
at the
might
TV.
win again,
right.
too.
I was looking at the TV, and I'm like,
That's the
you know what?
truth.
This guy actually could win. Thank you, Flora. Thank you for that happy birthday. But I was like, this guy could actually win.
When I first heard Trump was running for president, man, I thought it was a fucking joke.
Right.
Exactly.
I was like, Donald Trump, like this is a joke.
Bro, it's still a joke.
I did not believe it.
He's in there, and it's still a joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's insane, man.
And it was. Remember when it started? Everyone was like, oh,
But
shit.
hey, at some point, did you sit back and you're like, fuck, he could win?
I still didn't think. Because all the pundits didn't think so.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
No, I know a lot of people did.
Bro, I'm sitting on my couch,
I
and
was
I turned over to Kathy, and I said, just hit enter. Yeah. I said to Kathy, hey, this guy could actually win. Yeah. And this was like 3/4 of the way down the road. I'm like, fuck. I said, if he wins, we might be in trouble. And guess what? We're not.
We're not in trouble.
Now, somebody told me today, I think it was Danny told me, DB, Douchebag Danny.
Douchebag
He'll be here in a little while. Yeah. But he told me, he said, what's going on? We good?
Nothing. We're good.
All right. So he told me, he said, hey, do you know that they said that Trump lies 23 times a day?
Oh, more than that.
No, they count.
More than that.
On average, 23 times a day.
Important stuff.
I'm like, well, how in the fuck do you know he's lying, right? But like he told the guy from Germany, the leader of Germany, he told him that what are you doing, guy?
Talking about Hitler?
We're good, man.
That what's up, Amy? He told the leader of Germany that his dad was born in Germany. The guy was born in New York. His dad was born in New York, but he told him that. And I told him, look do lies like that really hurt? I mean, really, and when it comes down to it, do they really hurt? Or are they just little lies? Who cares? Like one day we could be in a world of shit, and then Germany's like, oh, we need to help him. His father was born in Germany, right? So it could be useful sometime. So let's not get on him too much. Even though he has no reason for lying, it doesn't hurt anybody, really.
My baby mama, that bitch lies about everything for no reason.
Yeah, but does it hurt anybody?
Not really. No.
Yeah.
Like the first time she told you were good in bed. I mean, it's a little lie. So what, dude? Okay.
Just a little bit.
It's all right. Yeah,
Hey,
she didn't want to hurt your feelings.
What's up, Dino Cabron? This is live.
Can I see myself? What the fuck?
Are we allowed to get more beers? Or
Oh, yeah.
you
Dude, rock it. Here, can you grab me one?
Bottomless tab. Oh,
Hey, so we got the keg flowing in the Pelon and Chubby studio.
Good, brother?
I'm good, man.
We are rocking from somewhere in America. We're not saying where. From the Pelon and Chubby studio here. You guys are watching the Pelon and Chubby show on Wednesday night, 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. We got Douchebag Danny coming down in a minute.
All right.
We got Tanner in the house. We got Tyler rocking the mic, all yoked up and shit. And
Just
then,
a
of
little
course,
bit.
Chubby's over here rocking it.
Trying to rock
I
it
got
out.
the semi-wife beater on. I've been working all day, and then we were
hot.
working on the studio, and I was going to go get dressed up for this occasion, my birthday, and I was like, you know what? It's my birthday. Let me just
At
relax.
least you shaved. At least you're clean shaven. That's all that matters, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to take my shirt off if I would have manscaped a little bit.
Ooh, you know what? It's your birthday. Getting close to a birthday
It's my
suit.
birthday. Get in the birthday suit.
Yeah,
That'd
have been nice.
That would have been a treat for the crowd. I would have got in my birthday suit on my birthday.
So what's the birthday weed, bro?
Where's the
in the
birthday
trunk.
weed in the trunk? Pop the hood. Pop the
Big
trunk.
bikini thing. You should wear that.
I should have rocked a little Speedo, right?
Right?
The banana hammock, the Borat banana hammock. That would have been sweet. Now I was saying if I would have done a little manscaping, I would have took the shirt off for the crowd, give them a little treat. But whatever, fuck it. Next time, tune in. Tell your friends to tune in. This guy's gonna take his shirt off next time. Let's tune in to the Pelon and Chubby show. Fuck it. Hey, let me know, ladies. You got to rub one out real quick. I'll do a little couple poses for you. Whatever.
If you
it's
need
all good.
You need some love. He's got you.
Yes, sir. Don't be shy. Do what you got to do. We got time. We're gonna do some stuff. So, anybody got anything exciting that happened out through the week?
Yeah, nah, man.
trying to think what happened with me.
downhill. What happened today? What happened to you, man? What's
There was
going
a crazy wreck in L.A. today.
Blow that thing.
There was a crazy wreck in L.A. Some guy stole a truck, and they just had one angle, and I swear to God, he must have been going 80 miles an hour right into traffic in like a regular intersection. They have one little clip on it, and
it's dead stop?
Insane. He wiped into like 5 people.
Oh, God.
And got out and ran.
Oh,
and
shit.
he left a handgun in the stolen truck he was
Right.
driving. And when the cops went to grab it, it went off.
Oh, shit.
But didn't hit nobody.
Oh, wow.
But there was a woman that was critically injured in another car.
Dude,
that he hit. It was dramatic.
You would think if a cop grabs a gun,
I know.
they would know the
how to
proper
grab the gun.
grip
I mean,
for that thing not to go off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was a guy killed with an AK-47.
Yeah, the AK-47.
Yeah.
He pointed it at the
At
cops,
them,
man.
yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Well, if you point a gun at a cop, you're going to get killed.
Oh, yeah.
That's the deal.
Especially if you're wearing a hoodie and you're black.
I could be brandishing one of these, and they'll be like, "Put the gun down."
Yeah.
It's black. They put the gun down. I'm like, oh,
Hey.
they just want to shoot me.
Right.
They just want to shoot
That's
me.
what I'm saying. Even if you had something that looked remotely like a gun, or even your hand,
Yeah.
and you're wearing a hoodie in black, fuck it, you're done.
Done.
You're done.
Done city.
It's so fucked up, but it's true, man.
But it's true. It's not right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, AK-47 though. Just
Yeah.
walking around brandishing it like that's proud, baby.
A
That's,
woman spoke to him prior to the cop shooting him, and he was incoherent.
Yeah.
Kind of didn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, at that point, you got to be a
It
fucking loco.
was down south in a trailer park.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I was telling him the other day, and you probably can attest it, but we're not saying where we worked. But when you talk to them folks from Alabama, Mississippi, you're like, what's that song? The banjo song?
Bing, ding, 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 ding,
Yeah, you're like,
ding.
oh, fuck, they do
Some
exist.
motherfuckers are country,
Hey,
bro.
but you're like, they
Deliverance.
do exist. And their accent is so thick. I'm like, Dog, you got anybody that can translate there?
I'm like, what the fuck did you say? And they're white. And it's like, what
And they're
the
white,
fuck?
yeah.
And they're white.
And you're like,
You're
hey,
like,
hey, do you have anybody that's ever
They're
lived in
swamp
California
people.
that can translate for you?
Right.
Like, holy fuck. I'm like,
And I just feel like when we talk to those people that we're just gonna run them, you know what I mean? 'Cause they're just, no disrespect to anybody down south or anything.
No.
I just feel like they're so much more ignorant,
oh my God.
We're so much smarter than just.
Hey, honestly, I want to be like,
You know what? It's all circumstance. You know, if all you need to do is catch gators, that's all you need to learn. And I'm not exaggerating. That's
Bro,
the
hey,
deal.
but
You
twist-
grow up in your environment.
but twist it, right?
Yeah.
What do they have to worry
What
about?
do they have to worry about?
Because they
They ain't
can
got a guy-
catch
hey,
I love to
dogs.
live down
They
there.
ain't-
Honestly.
hey,
Go
they-
off-roading, fucking chase
Right.
gators, fucking.
Right,
It
right,
would get,
right.
it would get old.
Hey.
Right, let's go.
Hey, you might have to dust it off a little bit. Fuck it, it's all good. It's still good.
all good,
but
brother.
look, hey, down there, they don't have shit to worry about. Not a damn thing to worry about. Like, I even want to ask them on the beginning of the call. Do y'all have a bank down there? You got a bank. You got a checking account. Can you read? Because it's going to require all that for me to help you out a little bit. So, but no, hey, when I talk shit, believe me, I'm not talking shit on them. I'm just saying it's a different way of life,
Well,
and it does exist.
That history, the History Channel show, Swamp People, they show all the guys that they make a good living, but they
Right.
have to use subtitles,
Right.
Because you couldn't understand them. It's just a different.
And they make a good living.
Oh, it's a whole nother.
But what they spend that shit on is also very, interesting also.
So they're sharp at what they do, though.
Right.
Try and go catch all those
The
gators.
moonshine dudes and all that.
those
Down there, they all got freaking off-roading vehicles on their credit reports. Like,
Oh man, God, yes,
ATVs,
off-roading.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't have a car, but they got a freaking 4x4.
Yeah, that's for Chet's
And life is
Quad.
good, though. You know what I
That's
mean?
good. That means
I
that-
got to live by a beach. That's what I got. That's really required.
Wow.
Now, is the swamp
In
gonna
the
work?
Pacific.
Swamp?
So it's got to be waves, and it's got to be
You can't.
cleaner.
Can you do a lake or a river?
The beach is just so like
Even the
There's
Gulf
something about
Coast.
it.
is-
peace, you
the
know what I
Gulf
mean?
Coast is
So
so
relaxing.
warm. It doesn't feel like the Pacific feels almost fresh.
Hey, you ever ask the people that like I gotta live by a beach. I gotta live by. I could never live in. And you say, when's the last time you've been in the water? Well, shoot, it's probably been about 20 years.
right.
But I gotta live by the water.
When it was 68 or up in temperature.
But they're funny. They have never gone in the water.
I love
But
the water.
they gotta live next to the
Next
water.
to the water.
Right.
I'm in the water.
I'm gonna pay a premium, but I gotta live next to the water. Hey, John James, what's going on? Hey, tell all the folks, John, type in and tell them he is a professional superbike racer.
Oh yeah.
He goes on the tour. What tour is it that you're on, though? I'm not positive on that, but he does the whole dragging the knee at 200 miles an hour, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, like on the track, super bike and
Nah,
all
that's
that.
not. That's not the business right there.
Yeah, and I went to high school with him. I saw him at the reunion, and he's going to come on the show probably next Wednesday, and he wants us to interview him.
Wants us to race him?
No, interview. He's not bringing
bike
any
you ride,
bikes. I got my motorcycle license, but I'm not going to do that.
Tell him to bring his medical records.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
You want to see all the injuries.
You want to see this broken knee right here? He's doing this.
We're gonna
I gotta play
we're
here.
gonna ask him what him and a flat rock have in common across a lake. How many times did you skip,
I
John?
got some asphalt in my fucking man from the concrete.
Yeah, but he's a very cool dude. He's gonna come down here. We're gonna talk about life at 180 plus miles an hour around the track.
Nope. Not me. Not today.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I don't even know if they go that. Do they go that fast?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they?
The CBR 1000 I had the last bike
Yeah.
that I laid down.
Yeah, I
broke
think
my-
he's
shattered
on-
my kneecap. That fucking thing went quick, dude. Like
Too much.
Plus, their bikes have no
was- it was
restrictors.
no
But
restrictions.
you
It was
can't
too
turn going that fast.
Well, that's why they lay down sideways when they turn.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was too much, man. It's like that shit should not on a street. It should not be legal.
What?
Those bikes are meant to go on a track.
When I used to be the general sales manager of a motorcycle shop, we did all the power sports. We did Kawasaki, Suzuki, all that shit. There's nobody on the road that is a skilled enough rider to ride more than a 600cc bike.
Yeah.
You don't need it. You really don't. So it's all ego. I'm talking about sport bike.
Yeah, no. 600cc is just.
Right. This
I
11,
feel
the
like
thousands,
600 is
1100.
fuck, and I need something way bigger, and I can't ride it with a girl bike.
I'll
like
tell you
that.
what,
But
this-
at the same time, when you're riding those bikes, the thing is you're going so fast. cars pull out of parking lots, things happen, you know what I mean? And there's just things you can't avoid. You could be the best rider in the world, but a car getting over, cars can't see other cars in their blind spots, let alone a fucking tiny little bike, you know what I mean?
This one dude I used to work.
That's the reality of it.
The one dude I used to work with rode a 600 Yamaha, an R6 to work every day, and he would ride on the track and all that, and he rode the shit. He was a blur on the street riding a 600.
Yeah.
So he was proof that if you know how to ride,
I
you don't need anything more than a
I weigh
600.
275 pounds.
Right.
So me compared to the average Joe on a 600, you know what I mean? It's going to go a little slower.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Hey, do you look like McGilla Gorilla riding a bike like that?
no, I can make it look all right. Yeah, make it look work.
Like you suck it in, like you're giving it that fucking.
Just hugging her. Nice.
That's
Like
why
you-
he needs a bigger bike because you can get into it.
You remember that the little petite Asian chick that you got a hold of one night? She's like 4 foot.
Oh my God.
Oh, Ling Ling?
4 foot 9.
That bitch Ling Ling?
She's about 90
Oh.
pounds, and you just like sucked her in.
She sucked it in, is what happened.
Oh
You
God!
can curl her.
You're eating my tonsils. Stop!
Curl your dates. Curl your dates.
Sideways pussy, man.
Oh my God! So, John James in the house. We got a few people from Old Redondo Union High School.
Is that where you grew up, Redondo?
Yeah, the scene of Tequila Sunrise. Have you ever seen the movie? He's in that booth and he flips up on the lighter and it says RUHS on the lighter. Fast Times at Richmond High with Jess Piccoli was filmed at our school way back when. The Smothers Brothers were alums of Redondo High School.
Damn.
Nora Kuzma, also known as Tracy Lords, the underage porn princess. She was not a graduate, but an alum.
A vet. She was a vet. in high
Yeah,
school.
she attended, let's say, Redondo High School. So there's actually been a few. There's some that I'm leaving out, I'm sure. But Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, I believe, was an alum there. I might be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah.
Sounds
So there's
about
been a
right.
few that have donned the cap there.
And it's a great spot right there.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle of everything.
Yeah. And I went by there the other day and saw how the school looked and shit. Man, I got cheated.
You got cheated?
Yeah.
Yeah, they turned that bitch into a fucking top notch, like something you'd see on TV now on the hills of Redondo Beach or some shit.
No,
That school looks incredible now, man.
I can understand modernization for some aspects of it, but you know, if they don't keep any of the original historical pieces, they take away from the life of the.
It depends how bad it was to begin with.
Yeah.
Because there are those old buildings that
Yeah.
look gorgeous, and then the ones that they built the wrong time and they just dilapidate.
Yeah.
They look like crap.
I mean, I like
bad design.
like places like Oceanside High School.
Oh yeah.
That's got
Anything with
history.
like Spanish.
And
Can we talk? Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Can we talk about Oceanside a little bit?
Yes.
Just a little bit.
I got some history in Oceanside.
Let me ask you this. That is primo real estate on the beach in Southern California.
Oh, yeah.
How can a city like that be so fucking ghetto? And I know I'm going to offend a lot of people in Oceanside.
You're crazy. It's stretched itself out. Now it's a whole lot more. It's freaking. It's almost gentrified, man. They've got 2 high-rise buildings.
Right.
They've got another set of high-rises going in.
Yeah.
Pier View, Central Regal Theater, downtown
Right.
scene that's turning itself around. And I mean, white people feel safe down there now.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You haven't been there in a while.
Yeah,
Well,
back
look-
in the
obviously
day.
haven't been
No, but I've been.
Back in the day before
Hey,
shit.
when it was called Hill Street,
Right.
and you could just get popped just for looking because they had a walker or a sting operation ready to pop some people. You go to the Dolphin, which is now just called the Fan Motel.
Right.
That was like for the quicks.
What are we
in and
talking
out.
about, the Holstro?
Yeah, that.
All right, look, I'm not worried about that because that's at night and that's serving a cause.
But during the
Because these
day?
motherfuckers will be out putting their dick in something that doesn't even want it.
Anything.
So that's good. They're
And the
taking one for
Marines
the
don't. The
team.
Marines haven't taken over. So seriously, it looks like it's been gentrified. They've got
The only problem is,
curbside stores. Everything's like open. It just rolls up.
I get that, but here's the thing. Normally you'd put like plants and stuff around these places, right?
Nah.
They're surrounded by homeless motherfuckers. And I understand.
We do have
They
homeless.
got to have a place to go and all that stuff. But come on, man.
We do have homeless.
You know, and then you go down to the beach right there. Come on. That beach right by the pier?
Yeah.
That's fucking little TJ right there, dog. Come on. If ice was to roll through that bitch, it'd be half of that beach gone. Ice comes through there. Yeah, dude.
Hey,
I'll tell you what.
Dog?
Either in the bushes.
Yeah, bushes.
Or you can go upstairs in the kids' bathroom.
Give the jet ski some water.
By the boat. The boat needs a washing. So yeah, it's I don't get it, man. And then I'm not trying. Hey, dog, I'm not saying nothing bad about you guys. Pasoli over there.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, we good. We
Stay your lane. Stay your lane.
Yeah, all right, but off of Oceanside Boulevard, there. I'm not saying where, dog. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I do. Like normally gangs like that and stuff are more inland, like Riverside, like Escondido. Usually not like by the beach. Like they say they got the homeboys, Escondido gangs or Encinitas gangs. How does Encinitas have gangs? For
They
reals?
got gangs too.
Yeah, but for reals, how?
Yeah, for real.
Huh? Do they drink those kombucha, mucha fucking things? I mean, what? Huh? Do the gangs sit around and
They
drink
sit
that around
around.
a fire, right?
Yeah, no.
Shit.
Huh?
Encinitas actually got like they got the Mormons,
Right.
and they've got
Is that a gang?
yeah,
The Mormons?
yeah.
They're
What?
core. They're cool.
And there's even an Amish core down there too.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And their gang?
They're just present. They
What
are
do they
ever
do?
so present.
They
They're
take the
out.
rickshaw
They-
everywhere?
They grill poinsettias.
They grill poinsettias.
Oh, they call that the gang, the Eki game.
Game and
Yeah.
Eki.
Do they eat
absolutely.
they eat those little bowls and shit and then fucking riot?
Nice.
What are those cherry bowls? What are they? Berry?
Acai.
Acai.
Yeah.
Acai.
And which they've proven that there's no nutritional value to those
nutritional
motherfuckers.
value.
They're fruit. They're good.
Whatever,
They
yeah.
look cool.
Yeah, they make you feel
Hey,
good,
smoke
like you're doing
weed,
something.
You'll eat an acai bowl.
Hey, do you know how many carbs are in
Acai.
granola, fucker?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
And how much sugar's in those acai, whatever berries? They have no fucking rejuvenational value. They're not going to save you. You can't go out and smoke a carton of cigarettes and then eat one of these bowls and you're like, fuck, I feel so much better.
Did you ever have a friend that got bought into one of those companies that sold you like the
Monavie.
concentrated
Monavie.
juice? You know,
Monavie.
you know what I mean?
Biggest
And they're
selling
you're
one.
like, oh man, you got to do it.
Hey,
You
who the
just
fuck
gotta
drank
do
my
it.
beer, man?
You know the beer?
You
dog?
drank it.
No, I'm just saying.
got you,
It's
homeboy.
got a hole in it or something.
Yeah, it was goji berries for a while there. I had a
that was
friend
the
that got
one.
into goji berries.
Yeah.
Before that, it was the what was the
What about the
vitamins?
Herbalife?
Yeah, that shit. They made bank.
They did.
They still do.
Yeah.
They still do.
They sponsor-
That's just legit though, man. I mean, like,
Does it
meal
work?
replacement
If you
shakes,
build an organization, hell
fat
yeah.
Oh
burner.
yeah, they make you money. I'm
If your
talking about
products are good.
do
yeah.
the pills
the
work?
products are decent.
Is it, or is it like Amway where the guy you see the old guy
That's-
with the hair
It
dryer
was a pyramid scheme, yeah.
taking the label off and then putting the Amway label on?
Remember the generic bottles? All my parents, they all got into it.
Dude,
for a
that's
while
like,
there.
yeah, that shit's way better. Well, hold on, take the fucking label off.
Take the label off.
It's concentrate. You can
It's
mix it with
concentrate.
27
Hey, if you sell
gallons.
Amway, hey, more power to you because
My little brother slings that shit, and he's retiring, and he's 28 years old.
Right.
I can understand it.
So
No,
he's going to be a millionaire soon, and he got mentored by some 20, 23.
What are you talking about, Amway or Herbalife?
Amway.
Yeah. See, here's my
Really?
thing
He
though.
does it
Look,
still.
Look, here's my
He has an
issue.
online store, and he's
Right.
like, people need shampoo. He has it delivered to their house.
Right. But now you can have everything delivered.
think
Before that was
everybody
that was a nice point. We can deliver it to your house. You're like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But now everybody, even
Everybody's
Vons will
doing it.
deliver. it.
Everybody, yeah.
Bonds
So that's gotta hurt a little bit. But my thing is this: when you're talking to them and they want to get you involved in their business, they're like, I got this opportunity, this company, and then it's not until 2 weeks later you're like, dog, what's the company's name?
Yeah, it's all big ass secret. I'm talking to this guy right now. I met him at Starbucks. And he's like, man, I got this opportunity. He's like, your future's gonna be filled with success and happiness, and money and legitness.
Right.
And I'm like, what is he
And
talking
they
about? And I feel like I already know what he's talking about.
I know
feel
what
like
he's talking about.
It's for sure some sort of pyramid scheme.
Nah, it can't be, right?
But it's
He's
just
building
like,
up too much.
Like, why wouldn't they tell you what they do? Why does
Yeah.
that be a big ass fucking
If you're
secret?
so proud of what you do,
Yeah.
why are you hiding
I'm
it?
slinging fucking hammers, or
Right.
just, what are you
Dude,
doing, dog?
I did all of those things. I did the Centura Creations, which was the generic colognes and perfumes.
Okay.
I used to pimp girls. I would have them take duffel bags full of these perfumes
Yeah.
and go down by the military base, man. And so I was outside Parker Loom perfume pimping, and I have girls out there, and they'd go up and just spray these Marines, and Marines be like, oh my God. And it was like, that's right, discounted just for you because it's pay weekend. And you can give it to your girlfriend. I ain't got a girlfriend. I'll be your girlfriend. And I swear them girls will pump and sell some perfumes. It was the knockoff. It was knockoff brand. It was real cheap. I did that. I did cell phones. I even did Amway. But then
I just don't know why they gotta hide if they're so proud of what they do. Why they gotta?
It's crazy.
It's like my buddy bought a Kia, right?
A Kia is not a car.
So they're like, okay, he's like, I love this car. It's just as good as anything else. But then he changed all the emblems on the car. Now there's still Kia emblems, but they're so like distorted or like it's just something different that doesn't look like it. Where you look at the car and you're like, what fucking kind of car is that? It's kind of cool, but
I feel that. I used to have a Hyundai,
Right.
a Hyundai Sonata.
right.
No, if you upgrade to the highest level Sonata, the Equus.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that looks like a Mercedes Benz.
They're dope.
They are
take
dope.
the emblems off, dog.
It looks like a Mercedes.
You cannot fucking tell. That shit was blacked out. Had 20 inch
Right.
rims on it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Blacked out
Well,
windows.
don't say like you're
Took the
so
emblems
happy
off.
with your car and you
was
love
cool.
Kia
You gotta-
so much.
You take all the emblems off of you don't
and
know
then
what
you
it is.
change all the emblems and do all that, so
Hey,
you
that
can't.
was a great car. It was a $20,000
Right.
car.
Yeah.
You know, 4-banger, got 32 miles a
Yep.
gallon. That shit got me around. It
Right.
looked all right. You know what I mean? You couldn't tell that it wasn't.
What
you
year?
couldn't tell-
What year was
it? It was 2015.
But don't change it up so much where you
Nope.
can't tell what it is if you're
Clean.
proud of it. That's my point.
Nah,
you
it
know,
was just the fact of, I don't want people to judge my car and see it's a Hyundai.
Yeah.
You can
You
get
know,
away
Korean,
with it.
right?
They do
Korean.
it.
Hyundai's
That's
Korean,
the
right?
deal.
Yeah,
What
it's
you
like
can
chill.
get with.
or like that Mexican dude that marries the white chick and everything's fucking white. You don't even know the motherfucker speaks Spanish, right? And then
she
as soon
speaks
as-
better Spanish
and
than
then
he does.
And then as soon as Mexico's in the World Cup, ¿Qué onda? I'm fucking Mexican, right? Come on, dog. Why you holding out for so long? I didn't know.
I call that rep where
Hey,
you
if I'd have
step.
known you were Mexican, I wouldn't let you in my motherfucking house, dog. Come on.
No, but seriously, I call it repping where you're stepping at. You know,
You gotta
what I'm
have
saying?
your birthday
You
wish
gotta-
there, homeboy.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
what's up,
that's
Rudy?
my uncle Rudy Echavarria. That's my
He's
that's
the
my
one that
mom's
was-
sister,
Oh, okay.
Uncle Rudy. That was
Uncle
on the show
Rudy,
that
was
one
on
day.
the show? Okay.
Yeah, so he's tuning in there. He's probably working down. He works down in where we are, kind of UTC.
Oh, okay.
At the
It's such a nice fucking area, dude.
Yeah.
Like I feel like La Jolla is one of the nicest cities
But
in
it
San
feels too
Diego.
close and too cramped for me, though.
there's a reason why it's some of the most expensive real estate in all of California.
Yeah, it is.
It's too
beautiful,
it's too
man.
close for me on
La
there.
Jolla Cove is my favorite beach in all of San Diego.
Hey, keep talking about that. Let me.
Go waters.
Yeah, I gotta take a birthday piss.
A birthday piss.
I'm going for a beer.
So what's up, Kim Johnson? What's up, everybody? This is the birthday show for the Pelon and Chubby show. This is the birthday boy about to roll out. He's gonna step out for a little bit. If you want a question, you want to answer the questions on the live, do drop in. We have a lot of things going on this week and some shows that are coming up. I got you, man. We got you. We're doing some shows with the San Diego Comedy League, and then I've got some shows in June. Comedy is definitely getting back up, and we got a major flux going on. But at the sides, we had the two guys on the corners, and they'll be back in here in just a minute. But if you have questions, go ahead and give us a call, 760-565-3713. Jokes, 13. Pelon and Chubby, we're on the air for you to take your questions. Rocking all night. We'll be here a couple hours celebrating the man's. He's got a plan. We do our regular recording on Wednesday nights, and we'll just be rocking. Things we're going to do. We'll go ahead and talk about a little bit of things that are in the news. We got a push to finally get Trump's tax paperwork from 2013 to 2018. They want to get a couple years on him and see if he's going to get it. He said he's not going to give them away, even if there's a judicial order. So we'll see if he's going to come out
That nigga
and
does what he
give
wants.
those. Yeah, he does what he wants, man.
Yeah. Y'all right there.
Yeah, it's just we don't know if that's going to really happen. Hey, what's up, Kimberly? How you doing? Yeah, we do this every week. This is our episode 77, Star Zone 77. Feeling a little freedom, stretching my legs. But you guys can call in, 760-565-3713. We'll light up the lines and get y'all on the air. If you got questions, we'll make up a joke on the line. Check out on you. So see what you guys got going on. For sure. Definitely got to do that. You're right. I should have pinned that as we got it going. So you guys can definitely call in, 760-565-3713, 760 jokes 13. And filling questions from the people. Everybody's breaking out of here. They got too many drinks in them. That's all right. It's all good. So if you want to call in, we'll get you blasted, and we'll tape that on up in there. Just want to know what's going on with you, what's happening. And we'll keep this rocking. They went to go get some drinks in them. I'm just floating. I'm just as a Pelon and Chubby. We have to do at least an hour and a half. We go live. We talk about what's going on, what's hot, and how the week going on. We usually do a segment called In the News. I don't necessarily prep, and we just go. It's a show about nothing. We do what we want to do. Comedy talk with heart. If you want us to do a joke on the spot, we can do that. 760-565-3713. Oh, who we got here? Oh, yeah. What's up, Dino? Thank you for hanging out with us. Joining on the watch party, Kimberly Johnson. I'm going to go ahead and open the lines up. We'll take you. All right. You can get raw, man. That's not a problem. Let me go ahead and get the lines ready for that, and you can jump on in here. And you can get it raw, definitely, man. You can bring it on. Bring it along. Sneaks Fairy, Sneaky Freaky, and the sneaky Kimberly Johnson. You don't know nothing about no sneaky girl. I know you. You know what I think about it? 30 years ago, had I not left North Carolina, we'd been in a whole different, we would have been in a bunch of mess, you know what I'm saying? But I'm now out here in cold California kicking it. So I want to thank you guys for checking out. I know it's late there, too, so if we get in some of that Carolina. Last week we had Heather Sperling on the show, and she gave us some of that Southern flavor. I love that. We're in California, Dino. So if you got to put on long distance or use your Skype, use up some points to call into the show. I'd give you the 800 number, but that's not going to work, bro. That's not hooked up for us to do the 800 number.
What's that?
For the call in, they want an 800 number now. Just
have them call on your phone.
I know. I told him. He can't even get under the phone. Can't even get under the line.
Huh?
He should be limbo.
Yeah, I know.
Look, man.
You just old. You just an old dude trying to get it in.
Here's the deal.
Old motherfucking birthday boy.
Hey, I'll give you the ride of your life, but you're gonna have to move your shit.
I got to do the work. Huh?
Yeah, I can't get my shit in position. You gotta get in position.
Yeah, we got.
You know, that's Ocean's 11 down on Oceanside.
I worked the grand opening of that.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So hey, what do they? I know you.
They had a big ass tent in front. I was bitching.
Probably not a good idea to talk about what they're doing across the way, but what do they got going on?
Oh, just they had a rental.
Oh, okay.
And so then the kid, and then they expanded it. And
Right.
Refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Cardi B, dude, that chick is a trip.
Did you just try to do the Cardi roll?
I can't do that shit. I don't have it like that.
What is a Cardi roll?
She just be making these noises while
Have you
she's
heard
talking.
her?
Yeah.
You need to hear.
the
We need to
Pepsi.
sound once
I
we
don't
get.
watch no TV. I hardly listen to the radio.
Was it before Pepsi? Was that her sound before Pepsi? Or was
Oh yeah,
Pepsi?
no. Hey, she's the inventor of that shit. Look,
Okay.
But Steve's a sound guy, and we got to get this. Look, we got to get this show up to the proper level that it deserves to be at.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spring for the camera.
There you go.
The camera is a Canon HF 405, some bullshit, whatever the fuck. Anyway, it streams live. It's like broadcast quality, Wi-Fi, the whole thing. It's $3,700. It's probably the best camera you can get right now for what we're doing. And you can even go out, put it on one of the carry thing that goes around you, and you can go stabilizer fucking thing. You can actually walk with it and film, and it's cool. It has an active stabilizer in it built in. Anyway, so we're gonna get that, but I want the sound to go along with it with the soundboard. That we can do preload sound bites and stuff. Like if we're talking about Cardi B right now, I can have a sound bite loaded already, right?
It's boring.
Right. And then it can just play like a real
Hey, dog,
quick.
I feel like there's too much light on you, dog. Like right there. Like,
Is
you know
there?
what I mean? Like you're just bright as fuck, like
All
a
right.
ghost.
Well, let's turn that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, plus I'm wearing a white shirt, and then I haven't been out in the
see.
sun for a while.
Stan, just hold your hand. No, not that one.
No,
That one, man.
Maybe it's that one.
No, it was.
it was that one. No.
Yeah.
Which one?
Was the first one?
Yeah, it's that, definitely that one. Just turn it slightly, and it won't be so much on me.
Yeah, put it down.
Put it more this way towards Tanner.
That's
too much, no?
See. That's good. You look good.
Huh?
Let's see. You get in your spot. Let's see how.
Well,
you look.
all of them are hit. Dude, my forehead is like a reflector of all light.
It is.
You know what I mean?
You're just in the. You're in the.
It looks
Like-
just as bright as when I
Like I need a
Yeah, you're
hat.
right.
So, yeah, turn that back. I'll turn it on you more.
There might have been another one.
No, but you know what? That light right there. Hey, so guys, you're tuning into the Pelon and Chubby show. It's just my birthday show. We're halfway messing around, just sitting around drinking. A bunch of dudes. Douchebag Danny's a fake again, like
Whoa,
usual.
that's way too much right here, dog.
I'm gonna actually try and get him on the line.
They were crisscrossing, but no, it's cool.
Willie, hey, Big Willie, what's up, dog? Thanks for the happy birthday.
That actually look better. It's got depth light now. It's good.
My uncle tells me, he says, wear a bigger shirt. I know.
Look, he's swole. He look like he's swole.
What?
Off the line.
How big of a shirt do I need? I don't need a bigger shirt, dog. I'm not busting out. This thing's loose. It's just a white shirt. You know, white shirts make you look a little bigger. It's all right. Hey, I'm not in the best shape. You know, I always tell people, I am at the age of retirement.
For you, bro?
Huh? No, he needs some light on him. I can't even see him.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine.
I can't even see you, dog.
Just smile.
Just smile.
There you go.
He's just turned the other way.
The random trailer park blackjack.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
What is it? How do you? What do you say to your TV when it's walking? I don't want to say this joke.
No. All right,
Wait,
so,
no, you started that shit. I gotta get that.
What do you say to your TV when it's walking through your room? I don't know the joke.
What do you do? What do you say to your television when it's walking through the room? Hey, brother, give me a break.
does my shirt really look that small?
Or it just looks like you're that big. I don't know. I don't know what Uncle Rudy was trying to say.
What's he trying to say?
It's that bicep.
No,
That-
hey,
the gun.
I tell people all the
Got
time,
that.
I am at the age of retirement where I should have done things in my life to better, you know, like where I could retire in the next 5-10 years, right?
Yeah.
But the only thing I've been able to retire from is exercise. You know, so that's pretty fucked up. Yeah. I should have planned
Exercise is crucial, man.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
here.
I'm a certified trainer, so I could.
Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. That's good.
about it.
So we got a certified trainer on the board here who, well, all right, well, he's maybe have lost his way personally.
I haven't worked out in about 20 years, but
right.
you know, I
and then put plenty
still
of
got
bad shit in
knowledge.
his body. But look at this, he still knows how to do it all, right?
yeah.
Somebody's calling in.
No, just getting ready.
Okay, so he knows how to do it. Oh, my daughter's listening.
Hey, what's up, Leanne?
And then that Ramirez thing is because she got married and never told me.
What?
Right? Yeah, that hyphen Ramirez.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's like, oh, by the way, 5 years ago I got married.
With the hyphen, though.
Right.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
that's that.
When girls have a hyphen, they gotta. It's
They're
not just there.
They're
That's
honoring
they
you to
fought for
keep
that
your
shit.
name.
At
and
least
stuff.
she's still not hiding it.
Like temporary shit.
Yeah.
Like
But you know what? I guess I got to let go. She's like 27, 28. At some point, I got to let go.
let it go.
Nah, it's your little girl, man. You doing that shit, bro.
Always your baby, man.
I got
Always
two
your
little
baby.
girls, man. Not quite that old.
If my daughter ever does that, yeah, she better keep my name.
So we all have daughters.
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
so personal trainer, what, life coach? No. Personal trainer,
We were talking about
nutritionist?
life coaches last week.
Right. Nutritionist?
Personal sponsor.
Not nutrition. I mean,
Just-
I know a lot about
right.
nutrition.
So-
So eat, be healthy and shit, but
Let me give my version of this. Yeah, I know you're looking at me like, how in the fuck do you know anything? But I do. I've lost and gained 100 pounds like overnight. So I know the no carbs, all the different ways to do it, right?
Keto.
But yeah, and so you absolutely have to diet in order to lose. You cannot lose strictly from working out and doing cardio because your body adapts to it, and then you have to do more and increase because it'll find a way to plateau to where it can endure all the exercise that you give it, and you're not going to lose a pound. So all these people are in the gym working their ass off, and they're not getting results because they're still fucking eating.
I'll speak on that. I don't want to
So-
say too much because I can go on about this shit
Right.
for days. But you're 100% right. Your diet is everything. You know what I mean? You could be running a million miles if you're not eating right. You're not going to see the results you want to see. The second thing is, everyone thinks that, you do cardio to lose weight. Run a million miles, run on the treadmill, fucking, do this and that, cardio-wise. the reality of it is building muscle is what's going to help. When you do cardio, your heart rate's accelerated. Okay, you're burning fat that amount of time.
Right. It makes you healthier by doing the cardio.
Healthier, blah blah blah. Right.
But you're not necessarily going to lose
weight. The essential thing you need to do is build muscle throughout your entire body. Having more muscle mass is what's going to consistently burn calories throughout the day. Not just when you're doing the cardio, it's going to burn it then. Having muscle mass is going to burn calories all day long. And that's how you're going to essentially lose the most weight.
Now, how does steroids play into this? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, steroids are I was a manager at a gym for 10 years, so steroids are a huge thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to each their own. But I mean, I've
Can you still get wood if you're using a lot of steroids?
I think there's different ones that cause different.
They just
effects
make your nuts shrink because your nuts stop producing testosterone, but you still could.
Well, you know what? I don't think the nuts are that big of a deal because I never had a chick like, God, you have such gorgeous balls.
Right.
The rest, not so much, but the balls are fucking sweet.
They're still critical to the
Right.
process.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
Well,
You gotta have all.
No, I mean, I appreciate that, but like, if I had an incredibly large, let me say, like, if I had an incredibly large cock and just tiny little peanut balls,
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
That'd be
I'm
okay.
fine.
But that's where the.
You said if.
Starts at the ball.
No, I'm just saying, like, both of them are huge, but I'm saying, like, if one was like way smaller than the other.
Elephantitis is not to be proud of. No.
Testicleitis.
Hey, is douchebag Danny still coming or not?
I don't know.
See, this is what I was talking about the other night. Remember, like, being under the fucking thumb and all that stuff, where you don't.
Well, he was here earlier, right?
He helped me out a little bit earlier, but I'm just saying.
All right.
Like
walking in.
doing,
What are you talking about?
like I'm saying, doing like, the stuff that he still wants to do. I'm sorry, honey. My daughter's like, wow. Did you really just say that?
Yes, he did.
Sorry. A lot of this. Look at. Wow. Look, a lot of this is jokes, honey. It's really not real.
Not funny.
This is
Jokes,
like the
they're just
cartoons
jokes.
you used to watch when you were a baby. Remember that?
Nah. Nothing like that.
You're
Cartoon
getting
characters
judged right now,
on
dog.
the logo, but that's about
You're getting
it.
judged right now, bro.
Cartoon characters on the logo. That's the only cartoons right now.
That's the
Look,
ultimate.
hey, this is earmuffs. Some of it's
I know,
earmuffs,
right?
honey.
The kid. Fuck.
It's earmuffs.
You can't
The
bring.
only one that matters and shit.
That's the thing.
No, but she's been to
Walker.
my show since she was like 10 years old. So she's heard all my jokes. She's done everything. She used to work the door at our comedy club. So
Nice.
she's been wrapped up in the comedy scene since she was 10. So she knows like good comics. She knows the difference.
Wow, because of the comment about Danny.
No, it was more the comment about the small balls and large unit.
I was trying to remember what it was too, dog. I was like,
Right. Yeah.
talking about like. I
Well,
thought we were talking about working out, dude.
Muscle mass. We heard muscle
Maybe it
mass.
was the steroids.
Then we got the straight balls. That's right.
It was the balls. The balls.
Balls deep.
Digging balls.
I do a joke that, like, when we do a set list, we put down, hey.
So are you in relation to Stevie Salas?
No, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
No, he must have came from a way more talented family.
Test. So now it says Yeti. It shows it
Che-
right.
oh, there it is. Nice. We've been on that though, right?
Yeah.
Because it changed when.
When we had it,
When
said
Steve
it was
was- when we were
microphone
changing
one
it?
and shit.
Yeah. Oh, this is the birthday show. Fuck yeah, it's my birthday. Nice.
Yeah.
It
Let's all
doesn't even.
fucking, let's all like air cheers to that. We know like
Air cheers. Don't touch guns and shit. All right.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to you.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, this is
He's like, it's my birthday. I'm like, shit, I'll come over.
fucking douchebag Danny.
Sigue adelante.
That's my only knock, like.
What's happening about Danny?
Let's talk.
Danny
Just
is about
a
Like-
little jab at him.
No, I mean, I don't want to talk shit about him, but it's, at the same time, it's like, you still got to have your life and do the things that you want to do,
That's crazy. To be perfectly honest, in my humble opinion, of course, without offending anyone who thinks differently from my point of view, but also about Danny, looking into this matter in a different perspective.
Are you reading? the
I'm
fucking
reading it.
teleprompter? Holy shit.
Actually, as I ramped up that whole rebuttal, I forgot what I was going to say.
I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
My
What
buddy,
does Danny do?
My,
It's
my buddy
it's
Danny
too
came
much
over.
to focus on his own life or what?
He was helping me
I
earlier.
don't know shit.
He's like,
Oh,
He's
you
like-
calling D?
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to go home and go for a little run real quick
Run.
with the old lady, and then I'll be right back.
Shit.
But like usual,
Oh, damn.
no show.
Where you
Blast.
at?
Where you at, dog?
Yeah,
Where you
dog.
at? I'm so hurt. Oh, straight to voicemail. What's up, Sonny?
Oh, maybe.
Pow. Wait, isn't that her?
Sonny Smith.
Oh, okay.
Is
never
that
mind.
you?
No, that's not me.
Michael DeVinda, he's a regular.
Okay, but Sonny.
Tunes in. I think we lost everybody else, but we got a new batch.
What's up?
Welcome to the Pelon and Chubby Show. We had a little technical difficulty. We inadvertently lost power for a minute. It wasn't the power company. It was the ass crack of...
we paid our bills.
right. It was user error. No problem. If I felt something crawling up my ass, I probably would have done the same thing and clinch. So, it's all good. But we were getting into some talk about things that just make us go, huh?
Right.
And annoy us a little bit. And today's my birthday. We're celebrating my birthday. These guys were kind enough to
55
join
years
in.
of life.
55
Yeah,
years
not,
of life.
my age does not start with the 5 as of yet. Yeah, relax.
Let's hear some of your
72.
insights of the years
So-
that you have spent here.
Here's the
What were some of the impactful things?
well, I have tons and tons, probably enough to write a book of memories and things that have happened over the years. The one thing that stands out getting older is, and it's nothing funny, but
Oh, my God.
people that are close to you, that you know, like you've always heard of people dying, but never anybody like really close to you, unless it was an accident or something. But now it seems like on a regular basis, a lot of people close to me dying. A lot of family dying. My dad died in December 27th.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, which was, a rough one. That was like the first person in our like immediate family circle to die, So that like my grandfather died, my grandmother died, all that, and it hurt. But it wasn't like, my dad dying. So the one thing getting older, it puts that into perspective that people close to you are starting to pass away, and one day it's going to be you. So you start to really think about your life and what have I done impactful in my life, and am I living my life right? Have I treated the people around me right? So you really start getting deep about it, whereas before you probably didn't even give a shit about it, So it's just one of those things where you really start to really think about things.
Word.
But I try not to get too deep into that, and I try and enjoy life. And one of my things as a comic, as a stand-up comic, and being the outspoken observer of everything, and that's what I do. I really don't try and pass judgment on people per se. Like as an individual, I just try and group everybody together, like different races, different groups of people. And I talk shit about the groups of people. So like if it doesn't apply to you and you're in that group and you look in the mirror and you're like, yeah, what he was talking about doesn't apply to me, then great. If you're that nice of a person, then great. Then it doesn't apply to you. But like as I'm getting older, you get a lot of these people, a lot of these girls, the little hotties, that used to run after all the time. And you get older and you don't feel like you're really older. You don't feel it at all. So, but they have this attitude like I said, before when I used to walk out, they'd be like, are you fucking serious? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. In an hour, it'll all make sense to you. But at some point, these people like really need, like you're not even checking them out. You're not even looking at them. You're not even trying to talk to them. And they still give you that fucking stink eye. Like, why are you looking at me? When actually I was looking at the water cooler behind you. Right. I was looking at the water cooler behind you because I need to go get some water.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, you know what? Get over yourself.
Be like that.
You're really not that fucking hot. Your attitude is fucking a little bit lousy, And so that's one of those things that just bothers me a little bit, And then the shitty drivers on the road bother me a little bit more, than before.
That was a complete fucking 180.
Right.
It happens. I
Well,
feel
yeah,
the same way, though, really.
Both of them mean absolutely nothing to me. The shitty drivers and the hot chicks.
All
Like,
those Afghanistan Uber
you're
drivers.
You're not that hot. You're not that hot. Get over yourself. It's okay. Not everybody is looking at you and trying to undress you. and being, fucking perverted. Not everybody.
There's certain things that are like changing though. I mean, we've got the phones that distract us. Distractive drivers are increasing. The kids are getting younger. We're getting older.
Right.
So our tolerance for all this stuff is starting to clash, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. As you get older, you just don't have.
We're becoming those angry old people that we used to fucking be like, calm down, grandma. Now we're like, slow down, motherfucker.
Right.
My mom's a grumpy old lady.
That's what happens, man.
That's what happens.
But
I feel like I'm on the way. I'm fucking feeling it.
Do we just mature?
But we have weed.
Yeah.
See, that's the key. You know what I mean?
That's definitely
It's
one
like,
of the keys.
whoa. You know?
But are we just
Sinatra? We have weed.
Are we just maturing and now seeing the light?
No, we're just getting old and grumpy.
Just getting old and grumpy.
David Medina says that you share a birthday with his oldest brother. So happy birthday to him.
Yeah, tell your oldest brother happy birthday. Matt Perdue, what's up, Taser?
Taser face.
Taser, can I tell the story or are you going to get super mad if I tell the story? Just put a little note there. I won't tell it if you get mad. But that's one of the fucking epic stories of all time. I got a few epic stories, but yours is
you got
fucking...
some epic stories.
Is it incriminating? Is that what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
asking?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
it is.
see, so-
But just, I mean,
It's a situation. It's a situation.
Thank you.
It's a
Hey, thank you,
situation.
brother. I appreciate that, man.
Situation. And I'll tell you what, over the
Appreciate
history
that,
of this show, when we first connected, he put it out there. He goes, I got two-part question. If I did a podcast, who would get involved with that? Would you listen?
Right.
Oh, yeah, they listen. They keep us going.
Well, and you can
But that-
archive it, so it's
Oh,
like,
it
you
is-
can,
yeah,
you know what
no.
I mean? It's
But there's
one of those
tidbits.
things.
Oh, yeah, they're all up there.
They're all
Still
up there.
80 of them.
There's 80 of them.
But so then I said, like, hey, does anybody know how to do a podcast? Right? And so
This whole show's
people
up.
are like, oh, it's really easy to do. And like that. I said, listen, I know nothing. I don't want to do anything. I just want to show up and talk on the mic.
Epic
Guys
shit.
like, oh, yeah. I can do
I'll
it.
record it.
So Matt's
Get it
not
there.
answering, so I might need to tell the story anyway.
Go for it.
But so, and you know what? let me put it out there like this. It was kind of like I heard the story from somebody else, and he kind of
forgiveness.
verified it, you know. And I got some very, very like stories when I was super fucked up and did some stupid shit, you know.
I've seen you.
Right. So, and that's like mild compared to
Very mild.
what's happened. But so anyway, apparently he got a little hammered one night and was driving. I believe he was driving home, and then the road wasn't sufficient. The width of the road was not sufficient for him at that particular time.
Okay.
So he occupied somebody's front lawn and took out their fence, I believe.
I've done that. But it was
So-
the neighbor's fence, yeah.
Right. So he took out the fence, and then apparently the police showed up.
Apparently.
Right. So he began to run because that's a good idea to do when that happens.
Yeah.
But he ran towards the cops instead of away from the cops, and then he got tasered
Wow.
while he was running at him because they're like, "Stop!" And he's running at him, and
Oh, shit.
the electrical storm started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever been tased?
No, I've never been.
I've
never been.
tased.
But I've been so fucked up that I would have probably run at the cops like that.
Oh, wow.
instead of running away
No,
from
I
them.
always run away from
Right. You would think so.
matter
No
how-
matter how.
Have you ever been that fucked up where you ran toward? I've never done that.
Ah.
No.
I
don't think it
haven't
happened.
either, but
I'm English.
I can see how
I'm English.
maybe that could be possible. You know, but I thought that was douchebag trying to call back and redeem himself.
Redeem is redemption. Redemption song.
Anybody going to the well?
Maybe,
If
perhaps.
anybody goes to the well, hit me up. Thank you, brother. So, and I don't mean to embarrass you there, Matt, but that is one of those epic stories. I had one like that in
How
Hermosa
did it turn
Beach.
out? Felony?
I don't know. I didn't even.
He got tasered.
And
he's got a
you know
cool
what?
nickname.
An accident? Or
Hey,
DUI?
even if I knew, I wouldn't disclose that
Ah, you
on
would.
this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at the story.
It's on record. You,
And
could,
that's-
you could punch up people's
right,
shit.
right, and that's
right
why
now.
that's why I just
Every
call him
criminal
Taser.
act that
You got,
you've ever
so
done.
you got a story and a cool nickname.
Right, right.
He's laughing. Terrible
Right.
night. Have
Right.
fun and all.
Hey, you know what? I don't care what the outcome was, as long as you were safe, Matt.
Yeah.
But the story's good enough, and then your name that I will have for you for all time is Taser. So,
I like Taser.
right, I like
good
that. It's a
name.
cool name, man. Hey,
We work with a guy named Taser.
Oh yeah.
That's
First
better
I-
than
I've
little
ever
dick.
heard with that
A
word.
little
Better
dick
than
is
little
the
dick?
worst.
Is a bad word.
That's, you know.
Well, you know the story about my son, right? We were getting ready to play in a tournament, father-son tournament, and he was only 3 years old.
What sport?
It was like an over-the-line tournament or whatever, a baseball tournament. So I went out and got custom jerseys.
Gift Island.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah, right.
shit.
So I went out and got custom jerseys, and I was like,
You guys are looking fly.
I got to put our names on it. And so our names are Richard. Both of our names Richard. He's junior, I'm senior. So I put on the back his number and my number, and then I put Big Dick and Little Dick.
That'll work.
Boy, can you imagine the parents actually were giving me shit over that? What's the big deal?
That's
you
my
know?
name. That's my name. Word it out.
What? I don't understand.
There's a big variance of what people
fucking
think
awesome,
is
dude.
normal is in this world.
Big Dick and Little Dick.
I like
I mean,
it.
as a kid, when I was in kindergarten,
sense.
I went to school and they're saying roll, right? And they're yelling out, Richard Salas. And I'm like, no response. Because I always went by Ricky.
Okay.
But this year I told my mom I want to go by Dick. Because my great grandpa went by the name of Dick.
Right.
His name was Richard, and he
Okay.
was called Dick.
Yeah.
So I went to school, and the teacher was like, Richard, there's no Richard. Isn't your name Richard? And I said, no, Miss, whatever her name was. My name is Dick. And the whole class was like, oh, my God, he's cussing. And the teacher, I was like, well, how old do you have to be called
turn
Dick?
Dick, yeah.
I mean, at what age is it appropriate
It's
for me to
not
go by the
that
name Dick?
1960, that was
Right.
the whole deal.
Because I told the teacher, I said,
12.
Like
12-year-old dick.
Was it the 70s? There was no more dicks.
yeah, so now
It
I'm
was
like,
all Richards.
Dick Van Dyke.
how
Oh,
old do I
yeah,
have
you
to
got-
be to go by the name Dick? Because I've been called by many females Dick in many contexts.
Yeah, and
You know, like, hey, you're such a dick. You know, oh, where are you going, Dick, with your suitcases? And,
such a dick.
right, right. So now I just want it to be in the proper context, you know, by my name.
yeah.
But I noticed that there's
I
no,
like Ricky better.
Ricky. Hey, Ricky.
There's
This
no-
sounds so little.
there's no kids running around. Have you noticed?
Rick.
There are no kids running up and down the street named Rick or Richard. Is that a name that's just like gone
No,
away?
it's all.
Gone away.
No, it's what is it? We
Is
have,
Michael gone away? Steven, has that gone away?
Kinda.
Are there kids
Unless you're
named?
named after a father, yeah.
I feel like maybe middle names now.
What? Yeah, like if
Oh,
they're
what are
gonna
the popular boys' name that's like
Aiden.
yeah.
Skyler.
Yeah.
My son's name's
Jordan.
What
My
is
son's name's Ryder, but he's 14, so like, we're,
Ryder?
like way
Yeah,
before.
right.
Ryder,
I have
Jordan,
a friend got a
Skyler.
son named Ryder.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, is there any more Duncans? I mean,
Duncan? Fuck. In 1970.
Eric,
Let's see what
Eric,
Eric, maybe.
Caleb.
kids. Have you heard?
Caleb.
Yeah.
And
Who?
Eric, the guy we work with.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's fucking, I guess he went all crazy and shit.
What?
I think he used to like be on meth and like he kind of
You don't be on meth.
was like off of it. Like we started working, and then he got back on it when he got a
Damn.
paycheck or something.
Damn.
So now he's back. He was there today.
No. Oh no. The black guy.
Oh, he had to be a black guy. Damn it.
Well, no, but here's the twist on the story. Black guy doing meth.
Oh, it had to be a black guy.
Now, if he was smoking crack, then
Yeah,
you'd be like,
then-
oh, fucking, that's
yeah, so-
stereotypical.
That's
His name's
stereotypical.
Eric, right?
The guy that's on my side.
No, the black dude that was on the other side.
No, that is, what was his name?
Terrence.
Cliff.
Chris. Cliff. That sounds like a black guy.
Oh, so that's what it
That
was.
sounds like a black guy's name.
Now it makes sense because he was
Yeah,
doing actually
Cliff,
decent.
Cliff Huxtable.
Clifford.
Yeah.
He was.
Cliff is not a black name.
Yeah, I know a lot
would
of Cliffs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That and Tyrone.
Well, you should know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Who am I to question?
Tyrone. No, I know a.
I know 2 white Tyrones though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're from the South.
And
right?
they got bad credit.
Where are they from?
They got bad credit.
They got bad credit. Actually,
Where
one's from Hermosa Beach, and he's
Shut the front door.
his white name is what's it? His middle name is like Flower though, or something.
Tyrone
like
Flower?
Tyrone Flower. Yeah.
Wow. Tyrone Powers was the big
Flowers.
movie star. but
Yeah,
no,
Tyrone Flower.
Powers.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
That was a
huh?
big movie star back in the day.
I'm going to need a beer soon.
Oh, I'm getting.
No, it's all good.
little reminder, a little.
We got stuck on that for a minute. No, it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, we used to have the tap like right here.
Yeah, we
though.
brought it
was
in
like,
here so I wouldn't have to move.
Oh, you guys.
Right.
That should be the show.
That should be the show.
Sample beers.
Sample beers.
We
Well,
can do that.
We can.
Live in a beer mecca.
So you want to run the beer testing
tap
portion of the
and-
show?
They should.
That'll be the Tanner show.
The Tanner tap. Yeah.
You can have a segment.
Recreational.
Marijuana? Yeah, we can talk about that.
I already asked if we can smoke on set. He said no.
I can't smoke.
Well,
on
that's
set.
up to you.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine.
That is up to you.
We came. Our very first show, we had Mark the blind guy. The dude is
we had a blind guy on the show.
totally blind, but he came in here. He had some stinky stuff, man, and he hotboxed us with like one exhale. It was like,
bro, it looked like it was like a marine layer, and we were socked in.
It was crazy,
and you couldn't even see us.
It was crazy.
I'm like, bro, you said smoke. You didn't say fucking.
He hotboxed us, dude.
Chief the whole place.
He hotboxed us like we were all on a hookah or something.
You know what?
My whole house upstairs
Weed is
stunk.
probably not a good thing for a podcast, though.
Why is that?
Because everybody just gets high.
Oh,
No, well, you know, actually, there's three very popular podcasts where that's all they do. They smoke up and then they just start talking and they just go on and record.
But you know, the connoisseurs, we could really get into the it's hard though, because after you take a couple hits, you know, you can only try 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, Nug Life Radio, they have a couple shows, and the guys, they have to be baked before they go on air.
Who's on that?
On Nug
Eric
Life?
Martin.
Yeah, Eric Martin.
He did one of my first art people.
But we have some good beers. I mean, that'd be fun.
Yeah, well, we're going to do that. We're going to do a segment because the different show. He did a flight. Okay, we did a show at Oceanside.
Oceanside Brewing Company.
Oceanside Brewing Company.
That would be cool to be mobile.
He had a flight. Yeah, he had a flight.
Yeah.
He got super shitty before the show, dude.
Hey, we can.
Rick did. Yeah, it was a, what was it? It
We-
was an 8?
we
What was
can
that?
do,
What was that top one on the flight? Was it like 8% or?
Yeah, there was an 8 or 9 or we can do remote anywhere.
Yeah, we can take
Especially once we get the camera that goes.
Dude, you should critique food, ambiance, and beer, baby. I love that idea.
Yeah.
We can do whatever.
You know what I mean? Because then
We're wide open.
You could be interactive with all of the people at the restaurant.
Dude, we will interview anybody.
Okay, we started
that
in
works.
a down at the our humble beginnings. We were in a damn where were we? We were at Tremont Bar and Grill.
Tremont Street.
We sat in a
They
damn
sold it, you know that, right?
again.
Again?
Yeah.
For the third time?
Third time.
Right.
So we sat in a damn booth and had the computer and everything like that. We
It was
stared at each other. It was
cool.
tough. But we had cool little interviews with comics right before the open mic.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Actually, the interviews were good. We need to get
interviews were
back to
great.
that.
They're
The problem is getting them to come out to the studio sometimes is a little tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes when we get you know, I think the beer tasting are just a
I
palm,
like
you know?
I like that concept. It gets you out there. You can interact.
Yeah.
In person, and that's what we lack today.
Then we wound up at Vista Village Pub, and we're in the back room.
We had some decent interviews
Had some
there,
great
too.
shows.
Yeah.
Had some great shows. Yeah.
It's just too loud.
Yeah.
So we just got to get the guest to come here.
Or condensers. All right.
We can get this place
So
here. We
damn
got
slow.
bro. We got couches. We got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can have people can come here. We
No,
can
I like
interview
the
them.
idea. I like being mobile. That's a great idea. You can
Right.
meet people. You can interact. We can get
Yeah.
you can get commentary straight off the bat. You know, from
Yep.
what they think of Trump and
But we,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna just get on.
we want to know who voted for him, don't we?
We do. It's got to
We
find
really do. So
the
that how do
general
you find out? You
consensus
go
of
out
who
there.
these people
Who
is
did?
and
Not
why.
that-
If I wasn't a felon, I would have voted for him.
That not
Hey, check this out.
At least you were honest.
Hey, you can actually register to vote now.
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah.
Yes, they just passed a law.
Yeah.
to-
So
really.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either, and I registered and it
And
fucking
it went through.
Went through.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, that worked. Maybe I'll
Now,
try
can you
maybe
get a
I'll try the gun
passport?
thing.
I've never tried.
Yeah, you just can't go to Canada.
I don't think you can get a passport if you're a felon.
Oh, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I
Just
thought that
another-
was one of the restrictions.
Just another way for them to track you.
Yeah, you can.
It's not, my mom had to retake her test, DMV today. And
Wow.
she had an appointment.
How'd that go?
And it took her 3 hours, and I had to hear every freaking minute in replay. Oh, shit. Yeah.
How old is she?
She's going to be 85.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she's still driving?
Yeah. Yeah.
I look at-
Unfortunately for all of us out here.
No, dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. No, but she was
Is it
bitching and
from work?
complaining. Remember, she's the grumpy woman. I was
Steve?
saying grumpy about the 3 hours at the DMV.
Shower.
Steve-O?
Steve Chower.
Steve-O, what's up? Joining a little late. What happened, fucker?
Well, we did.
I told you
disconnect,
7:30. We did disconnect once, but huh?
You're bitching at him because he tuned in late?
Yeah, he was supposed to be like 7:30. Remember?
You guys are haters right
No,
now.
he's fine. He's
Can't
fine.
do that.
He's a good dude. What's up, Steve? So yeah,
another Steve.
we got a lot of
damn
plans.
Steves.
Right
a lot of
on,
things going
man.
on.
A new Steve in my life right there. Cool.
We got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, go. No worries. So yeah, it's
What else you got in the show? I'm a virgin to the show, so I want to hear all of
so
the other things that are in.
So we haven't even
involved.
dipped into in the news.
Okay.
In the news.
We did a little current.
In the news, we did a little bit.
But
Yeah.
one thing about in the news is we are not the news. So we're not reporting the news.
not reporting the
If
news?
anything,
Okay.
we're making fun of the news, making
Okay.
light of the news. We're giving our take on current events. So people are like, "Hey, why you they're doing the news? The news channel does the news." No, we're just giving you shit, Steve. He said, "Sorry, I couldn't make it. No big deal. Dude, tune in. You got the last half of the show, so you're good, bro." Fuckers. Fuckers. So we just a little
use
twist
that
on
one.
it. So
Sup,
usually
fuckers?
Yeah.
everybody takes like a little topic,
Yeah.
something from the news that you want to talk about, and then you say your little thing on it, and then everybody else kind of chimes in on what they think of it, their take on it. So, do you have anything that you've seen in the news recently that you want to kind of throw out there? And you can even look something up on your phone.
Some crazy stuff.
We got a lot of shit. I mean, we're like in the pinnacle of the news right now because of the whole Mexican border shut down.
Right. Will that happen? You
And
think
that
it's
was
gonna happen?
the federal level,
Right.
and then all the our mayor, San Diego mayor,
Right.
they were all in TJ for the last 2 days doing what do you do in TJ if you live in San Diego? You're
Strip
having
clubs.
fun. That's
That's
what you're
what
doing.
they're doing,
That's for sure.
So they've been there for 2 days, and they came back at like 5:00 this afternoon, but they've been there for 2 days. So that's another, we're
Hey,
the
that-
hot spot.
hey, dude,
and they found there were cameras in some operating rooms in
Oh,
Grossmont
yes.
Sharp Hospital that made fucking David Muir and Good Morning America. So I was like, and they said our affiliate KGTV in San Diego, Channel 10. So I felt represented. I did. For real.
I was
I'm
on
a
the
San Diego
news.
native, so
He was in the news.
Hey, that's how that
Yeah.
TJ trip
we got
starts.
we got
That's how it
national
definitely get
news.
going.
What?
It starts at
Pass it out or what?
the TJ trip starts at like
You go, homie.
10 p.m. On a weird night where
We
you're
can
like,
definitely,
what are we gonna do? Let's go to TJ. And at first it starts
Dude,
like
TJ used to be cool as
right,
shit.
but it starts as a
Oh my
like
God, dude, we had so much fun.
bro, it starts as like a
Off camera.
as just an
$20
idea,
blowjobs.
and then next thing you know you're driving there. You're like,
Yeah.
Blowjobs.
dude, we got no business driving down there, and so you go down there, and next thing you know it's 3 days later and you're coming home. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck happened there?
What happened?
Huh? What
Like
happened?
the Hangover Part
Right.
4.
Yeah.
Dude, the only time I've ever been in Northern California, right? All right, we're in TJ, and I'm partying with some of my boys from down in San Diego, and fucking we're partying, chilling. And they're like, all right, it's time to go. I'm like, nah, I'm just kicking it. Fucking, I found some other fools. We're doing some coke and stuff. And my boys ended up leaving. And then we end up going on the way home. I pass out, wake up the next day, and I'm freaking in Vallejo, dude, Northern California. I get out the car, I'm like, this is not like
That's-
anywhere
This is
like
nothing like
Southern
TJ.
California. I was like, this is foreign land.
That's
you know what the
Marine
fuck?
World.
Yeah, dude. I fucking they came out. They're like, yeah, dude. We tried to wake you up. We wouldn't tell you where you wouldn't tell me where the exit was, so we just had to take you home. I was like, what the fuck? It's the only time I've ever been up in fucking.
And those were some cats that you just met down there?
Yeah, I just met them in TJ party, doing so fucking getting
Well, that's
blowjobs
cool
and
they brought
strippers.
you with them, though.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't leave you
They
somewhere.
could've
left you
dropped
down
me
there.
off.
You ended up wrong exit Vallejo.
Dude, I was fucking
Which is only-
from San Diego, which is like 4 miles.
That's 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours of driving.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's missing an exit.
And I woke up the next morning
Just a
when it was
little
light
bit.
outside. I was fucked up.
So
It
it
was a good time.
navigation system
was
goes
a
like
good
this.
fucking time.
You turn at the next available. You turn at the next. You fucking turn at the next available. For 8 hours.
For 8 hours. Yeah, we didn't have GPS back then.
Right.
Not really damn close.
I have a story. Where I ended up way away from home. I went to see U2,
Okay.
the band, at the Forum in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Been there
so
many times.
Got totally
Great
fucked
band.
up, and I was the driver, and my truck broke down like 3 miles from the place.
Okay.
So I was with a buddy and his chick that night, and so we go in, and I get booted, And then I hitchhike, and I get kicked out because I was messing with the cops.
Got you, bro.
I was messing with the cops, and they were
the
up in
police.
LA. They don't mess around. I'm from San Diego, so I
gotta
was
get
up
it
in
in.
LA, and I was like, they were hassling this drunk guy. I'm like, you guys leave him be. And they're like, you're fucked up too, and they kicked me out too. So and the forum is round. Okay,
Yeah.
so I had no idea which exit we went in. So when I was trying to find my friends when they came out, never found them because I went to the wrong door. Hitchhiked. Long story short, 2 chicks picked me up. They robbed a store on the way home.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, it was a store. They didn't rob it. They climbed through the window and took the till because they used to work there as a pizza
fine.
cook.
That's not,
And they wanted to go
Like
score
pizza.
something good, and it was awesome.
that wasn't really
What's
right.
That was, yeah.
How good were they trying to score? Like,
You know what I mean? I didn't get. No, I was just happy because I was getting chased by freaking Asian gangs, dude. When I was around
Asian
the forum.
gangs, little
Yeah.
triads down
It was
there.
gnarly. I was like,
Mesa or what?
Wow.
and I got picked up by 2 chicks. So I was like, hell yeah, this is not
Tanner's
going
opening
wrong.
up.
Damn, he's coming loose, baby.
I went from getting chased by Asian gangs to fucking 2 chicks picking me up and taking me out. So.
I still don't understand the kind of robbing. They reached in and grabbed
I
the
just
till.
told, yeah, they used
That's
to
pretty
work
much
there.
robbing the
Kinda
fucking.
rob.
Oh, they used to work this. They
He
know
didn't
what
want
they're
it.
doing.
Yeah.
So a little bit of inside job.
They
Right,
tried
that's
to
not right.
hand me
Right.
some. She came out the window because I went to go buy liquor. It was like a liquor store and the place.
Why did they just grab the liquor from the fucking?
Well, I went to go buy some.
Take
and
the
then I
cash,
came
but
back
fuck it,
and
don't take the liquor.
She tried to hand me $300. She goes, "Here's your cut," and I'm like, "What? No fucking way!"
Wow.
I
He hasn't
had no
even.
part of this.
Hey,
I'm a fucking hitchhiker.
He hasn't even been initiated yet into the gang, and he's getting his
and
cut.
I was getting paid.
That's good.
So I was like, "Fuck
That's
this."
funny right there. That's funny right there. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right
It
there.
was scary.
See, this is what we're talking about here. This is where the good shit comes out. Just kind of.
Just let it
you
go.
know,
All right.
Next time we really got to put the keg in here.
I was just thinking about the fucking cake because my beer's empty as shit.
Empty.
Yeah, mine's
I didn't
too.
realize
You
how
know what I mean?
thirsty you get while you're on a podcast. You know what I mean? This is my first podcast ever.
You got to keep talking.
Yeah, I got it, and then I got it.
And you got to do the digging.
You know, the problem is when you get older, you got to fucking go every once in a while.
Right.
Steve, give another story, dude. I know you got
Hey,
more.
yeah,
I got tons.
Because
Tons of
that-
stories.
That
That's
one
good.
was very good. Let me start by you.
I got some crazy stories too, I tell.
You going to do the heights up? All right.
All that. Let me get by Steve real quick. Steve's gonna feed you another story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just another little line and a great
was
night. The Pelon and Chubby show.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't write shit like that.
Nope. This is unscripted.
Oh shit. Fix that.
So you don't disconnect us. That's all I'm saying. Good stuff. Good stuff. So they're going to take a little 5-0 and they're going to do a little 5150 with this guy right here. Come on in here, man. That's great. So fun.
So I haven't formally met you.
Steve, I'm Guy, man.
Guy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah.
So we got the faithfuls out there. We got the mics going.
faithfuls.
I do the editing. I clip this down so we can do your interview style. You know what you sound like? You sound good. Go ahead and pop it in there.
okay.
Yeah, there you are. And so we got these 2 great juicy voices and another story coming from Steve
Let's see.
on the Pelon and Chubby show.
Let's see. I guess I'll go with concerts. I was just thinking about this the other day. I was
I'll go
a
up on that mic.
classic rock lover, and then I became a
Talk through
punk
that mic.
rocker.
There we go.
A punk rocker. And I got to go see 2 of my favorite bands 2 nights in a row.
Okay.
And the first night it was Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols.
So, okay. Yeah.
When he was in PIL.
All right.
And I got to jump on stage, and it was at a small theater in San Diego, and got to jump on stage, and I gave him a big hug, and gave him a kiss on the cheek, and then jumped off the stage, and it was awesome.
All right.
And then the next night it was the Ramones, and it was Joey
Damn,
Ramone. Yeah.
Joey was-
Yep, and it was kind of in there when they weren't even in their heyday. It was
Right.
there was like a lull, and
Okay.
that was, I guess it would have probably been about the late 80s into the 90s, and they were playing at Montezuma Hall at San Diego State.
Wow.
Yeah, small venue, like a hall. And I jumped on stage once again because I was at fucking Johnny Rotten the night before, so I couldn't not do it.
Great.
And so jumped on stage, and the bouncers came to get me, and it was before crowd surfing, so I jumped out into the crowd, and they kind of held me on their hands, and then the bouncer would have to leave, and they'd put me back, and this went on like 3 or 4 times. And then Joey fucking got pissed, because this is like their second song of their set,
Okay.
opening set. and he hit
You
me.
already rushing the stage on the second song of the set.
I was, because I came from the Sex Pistols the night before, so I was pumped.
Okay, just pumped.
And
All right.
Joey split my head open with the mic stand.
Damn.
So then I went down, and so the crowd had my arms, and the bouncers had my legs.
Oh my
And eventually the bouncers won. And so then they hauled me out, and they were pissed because it took them like 4 tries. And they threw me down. They choked me out, and then they threw me down a set of stairs. And then I remember I wasn't knocked out, but I was jacked up.
Okay.
And there was this old man security guard. And he comes walking up. You gotta get out of here! And I was trying to evaluate if I could even think, let alone move.
Damn.
And so then all of a sudden I hear my best friend that was with me, Marcos. He comes in. I hear, "You killed my friend! You killed my friend!" And he comes flying down the stairs.
Did he fall?
He came flying down the stairs right next to me. And the old security man is still sitting there going, "You gotta get out of here!" So then we decided that was our moment. So I got hit. I got to recap.
No, go.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit. We were out there fucking.
Turn that one up a little.
I'm giving my life story. I was a classic.
Turn that mic up a little. This one.
Turn this up.
No, this one.
Oh, turn it up.
There you go. That's good right there.
I was a classic rock fan. Then I became a punk rocker.
Right.
And so I got to go to 2 shows back to back, and it was Johnny Rotten from Sex Pistols and PIL.
Nice.
And I was seeing him with PIL after that. And that was on the Friday night at it was like at the Civic Center downtown San Diego. And then the next
That's
night.
my volume, all right?
It was great. And then the next night I saw the Ramones.
Nice.
It was at not Montezuma Hall at San Diego State. It was like in their downtime. And Joey split my head open because I jumped on stage like 5 times and pissed him off. And then me and my buddy got thrown out. And
That's what
our
happens.
asses kicked like we deserved, and it was a punk rock night.
When you're trying to become part of the show, that's what happens.
I got a quick punk rock night story.
There you go.
It was my 10th birthday.
I'm gonna switch birthday boy. Come on.
10th? No, I don't mind. It's a different angle.
It's good. It's got it.
Let's go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. He did.
I got the headphones.
Pantera concert, my 10th birthday.
Right.
Pantera.
Yeah, he leaves my fucking mom.
Is that technically punk or is that
That's
fucking
metal.
metal?
Yeah.
It's better. It's hard,
I saw
more hardcore than
Pantera.
Punk, homie.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Metal punk.
You're close to that mic.
Oh, I got it right.
Blow
What
that
up,
thing.
There you go. Now you got that
So
sexy
fucking,
voice.
Act like you've been
So my
there
dad
before.
took me to fucking Pantera, dude, when I was fucking 10 years old with Sancha, right?
Right.
With another bitch, left my mom home with the kids.
Oh, damn.
Little brother
Like
and
that?
Sister, yeah, like
Wow.
2 little brothers.
That's deep right there.
Yeah, right. And fucking, I remember I got too close to the
Pantera,
fucking mosh pit in the front, right? And I just got knocked down. I was on the ground. I looked up. I was like, fuck, trying to cover my head. And I just remember my dad coming, knocking these 2 fools out. Bat, punched them. Fucking grabs me off the ground. He's like, what the fuck you doing?
I got close. I got sucked in tidal wave.
So you
How old were you?
I was 10. My 10th birthday.
So wait, so
My dad took me with another bitch, some random ass bitch.
let's break this down real
I
quick.
bet he was bigger than us when he was 10.
Yeah, how close to the size were you?
Almost 13 pounds, dog.
Wow.
I was 12 and a half pound baby.
So at 10 years old, you're how tall?
I was probably heavier than tall, honestly, but
He's hot. He's
trying to
breaking
bring it
up.
down.
Yeah.
So were you? How tall were you when you 10?
I don't know. I remember I wore a size like
But you're like man size.
11 shoes.
Were you a man child?
I don't think so. I think I was just like probably weighed a lot.
Did
But
anybody
boys
ever?
grow later, so you're probably
No, no,
small.
I wasn't super tall. Like
Yeah.
I'm like 6'4" now, you know.
Right. But in high
then
school,
I
how
was-
tall were you?
Well, going into high school, I was probably like 5'11". But
All right, so you're already
that
pretty good.
Summertime going in 15 years old, you know. And
So nobody ever like referred to you as a man child of any, like, anytime?
I think I was just like chubbier, bro, when I was a kid. You know?
I was
like,
too.
I wasn't tall.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and then when I hit high school, I gained like 4 inches, bro. I went from like
Yeah.
5'11" to like 6 feet.
That's
I
when
was
boys grow, yeah.
So you're in this mosh pit, right? And your dad beats the fuck out of these other two.
I just see him.
Right.
Knock these 2 fools, grabs me on the ground.
But then the natural
That's what
reaction,
dads do when their boy
but
gets
then
knocked
the
out.
natural reaction was to the son.
What the fuck are you doing?
Like it's your
told you not
fault.
to go up there.
Yeah, I told those guys to hit me and shit. That's why you came in
He
and
did tell
fucking
me not to go up there.
mopped
I was
them
like,
up,
you're
you
supposed to be
know.
rocking out, you know?
Right.
You know, it kind of feels good in the mosh pit, though.
But here's the thing: what kind of parenting is that at 10 years old?
I've made out
I
in the
think
mosh
that's
pit.
fucking badass parenting, honestly.
At 10 years old,
like- no,
you go to a
okay.
Pantera concert at 10 years old.
And Pantera was, they were
And
gnarly.
with the Sancha.
Sick with it.
Dude, I saw the guy.
With a Sancha.
And with the Sancha.
I will say that my dad's
okay.
morals came on to my morals, and it literally, I had an amazing wife and life and everything, and his morals.
Did your
That's
dad
what
like?
fucked you up?
I was a man whore, you know.
That's all
I
right.
fucked it all up.
That's all right.
Did your dad like Pantera?
Oh yeah,
Jeez. How old's your dad?
DJ, what's up?
he's probably 40, 49.
Where's,
Shit, I'm older than his dad.
No, his dad was then.
What's up, pops?
Yeah.
hey, so, no, but,
I'm 53.
hey, but he still pulls 20 like fucking nothing.
No.
Because he looks like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
So,
It's
no,
all
but-
about, you know what? The key to
Big-ass
life,
tops,
the key to life is deep knee bends. That's all.
This
As long as you can get low and you can get back up, you're all
The
good.
key to life is fitness, bro, and
It
exercise.
is.
and
I
healthy.
believe. I believe.
Yeah, and again, I said
what
I
about
was
Tai Chi?
I was a manager at the gym for 10
How
years.
about chai tea?
Chai tea is fucking bomb. Boba, let's go, baby. Let's go. Fucking Boba, take a girl out to a date. Let's get it.
No, but,
Hold on.
You're right, though.
Let me see.
You're right.
I'm,
I
the-
don't
I'm,
have it now,
joints.
but
I'm a believer of
Tai
you.
Use the life factor
chai
here.
tea.
Tai Chi.
Tai chi.
Chai tea with
The-
Boba. Big old
the motion
Boba chunks,
and the
fucking
extension,
bombs, orange.
yeah.
Talking about connection with the universe, fucking.
No, we're talking about chai tea, not tai tea.
You look kind of. Remember?
You look like-
let me say this, though. Let me say
You know
this.
what? This side of him.
Yeah,
look at-
this is- yeah.
You look Asian right now.
Oh, he's married to
Well,
one.
by injection.
By injection.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Sicky
I
now.
swear.
No, because the dildo she uses is made in China.
Kwai Chain Kane.
I'm just saying. The
Kung
dildo
Fu
she
growing
uses-
up, dude. You're starting
Right.
to look like him.
But the dildo she uses is made in China. I mean, so,
On him. She
what
has
I
a
said.
strap on.
By
No
injection.
parts.
all right.
I believe.
So no, hey, I got a similar story to you
Right.
going
Here it comes.
to a Pantera
Here it
concert.
comes.
Okay.
Here it comes.
I got
So
some.
remember my daughter that was tuning in earlier?
Yeah.
I took her to an Ozzy concert
Ooh.
because I used to
love
do-
Ozzy.
I used to get free tickets to the Stockton Arena because I did a comedy show series at the Stockton Arena, which was called the Corona Comedy Series. So they gave me free tickets one night. So we all jumped on. I was running a power sports store. So we all jumped on the bikes and took off out there. Well, my daughter's like fucking 12, 13 years old. I throw her on the back of my bike, and we're driving to Stockton Arena from Tracy, which is a good 30-minute ride, 25-minute ride. And she is, the guy that's next to me is tapping me, telling my daughter is asleep on the back of my bike because she's holding on to me. And so she's asleep. So I'm trying to wake her up the whole time. I take her to the Ozzy concert in Stockton. And I don't know if you've ever been to Stockton. Right. But all the
I've
white
driven
folks,
through.
all the white folks from that sleep under the rocks and shit, all crawl out from under the rock that night and come to the show. So we're surrounded by nothing but fucking tweakers that are fucking out of control. And Rob Zombie is before
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
Ozzy.
Ozzy?
And so Ozzy's up there and he's trying to sing.
What year was
And,
it?
This was a while back. And Ozzy couldn't even finish a fucking song. Really? They had to put it on the track behind him to sing because he fucking petered out halfway through every song.
You fucked up or what?
No, he just is old.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I want to stay with you guys for longer, but the bitch Sharon wouldn't let me stay any longer.
No. This was probably on heroin and shit.
You know?
He
So-
was all tore up.
He supposedly was clean, but at fucking 90, rock years, 90, it's like, you know.
That's why I was asking what year was it?
Yeah, he's only 60, but rock
hasn't-
years, he's 90.
You know what though? He hasn't been able to speak for like 20 years.
Yeah, no,
and he
not-
can still
not
sing.
coherently.
He can
Maybe more
still
than that.
sing though.
He never recovered from
dude,
some
he
of
has,
the shit.
He has the most class. He has one of the classic rock
Right.
voices
Oh,
of all
he's so
time.
sick with it, dude.
He
For
is.
reals.
He
So different
is.
with it.
You know, I'm a classic rock guy, and it's like
Me too,
there's
dude.
something so appealing about his voice.
Dude,
I don't know
straight
what
up.
it
He
is.
is-
Even from the beginning, they kicked
sick
him out
with
of
it, dog.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
They kicked him out?
They
Yeah, they
kicked him out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was black.
And it was
Sabbath.
like, oh my.
Oh my God! No.
Well, no, but you know what? When
So
you're
what did they have when he left?
Leo says she remembers that. Welcome
They
back,
got-
Leah.
they
Dude, there
got
was tweakers all around us. And she was like,
Remember?
What the fuck?
No,
What the
Black
fuck?
Sabbath got a new singer. It was freaking Ronnie James Dio.
Did they do anything?
Yeah, they did two albums.
albums.
Oh my God, Operation.
And they were good?
Operation Mindcrime. It's
I don't
like
know.
it's ridiculous. Yeah,
Dude, but
I think I might be
Did
totally
you just dress up
misquoting.
just for this podcast, dog?
No, I
You
just-
come
no.
dressed like
he
that?
came from work.
I came from
Where do you
work.
work at, bro?
I work at a book
Hey,
publisher in
Hey,
Carlsbad.
you know the other black? Look, You know the other black guy that's going out with Ziggy at her job?
Yeah.
That's on my set.
That big nigga.
And he wears the tie. He wears the tie all the time.
Fresh fuck.
He's on the phones. Nobody ever
On
sees
the
his
phone,
ass.
nobody ever sees me.
Okay.
But he's selling the Susie Orman shit, you know?
He sounds
sampling
you
that.
sound very distinguished.
So-
I haven't been headphones. See, that's bitch.
But he's still with
Bro,
the...
we got a baller-ass job.
Bro,
You need-
You
I
guys
don't
got
know
a great
yet,
job,
though.
dude.
No, we don't know yet, though.
You don't know?
We haven't seen the paycheck yet.
Homie, I know how much commission I hit last
Bro.
month and how much I got paid. And
But
I know how much
Everybody's
percentage I make.
everybody's bitching about the pay.
Yeah, because I feel like out of our,
Almost which I go.
out of our
don't
group,
pay.
I think I finished number one out of everybody in our class.
Did you?
Wow. Wow.
No, last month, yeah.
640,
But this month?
$640,000.
Yeah.
What?
Everything after 300 is commission.
Shoot.
That's 340,000 in commission.
Up on the rack behind the So,
You heard that?
no, but I,
Where you at, dog?
huh?
Oh, I was saying, fucking, I hit 640 in commission, dog. That's
So everything over 300?
That's 340
So-
commission times 1.5%.
So we're on the 3rd of April right now, right?
Yeah.
So I am at, I want to say like
That
three-
doesn't. Whatever you say right now, it does not matter. It does not where you start. It's where you finish.
No, I know.
10 deals.
But so I gave up on March. I ended up at 300 at March. But so in April, I pushed everything forward in April.
How much?
Right. So right now I'm at on the 3rd. I'm sitting at like 360.
Good. That's good.
Right. So I'm thinking by the end I should be at what 700-800.
You better.
I better be right,
This month you gotta go hard,
bro. That'll put
Come a
me
little early, stay a little late. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And I just got
Go
approved for
hard,
3 hours of overtime.
Yeah, good shit.
And my pay rate's at almost 90%.
Yeah, good shit.
So I should be right.
yeah,
You think?
I'm walking in this month. I had 250 set up. Plus, I had one deal that was 130,000.
Right.
He's paying this month. Plus, I'm walking about 450.
So today something weird happened. This kid that I want to say 2 weeks ago.
Evo, you there? You talking about work, nigga?
Nice.
What up, dog?
Hey, so 2 weeks ago, this guy calls me the next day and says, "Hey, my father-in-law is going to give me all the money to cover everything that I owe, so I'm canceling."
Oh, shoot.
Right? Which I'm like, all right, whatever. It's like 19, 20K.
You said all right, whatever.
Yeah, so
That's it?
Yeah, because the guy's getting the money from the dad, zero
Who gives a
APR.
fuck? You didn't try to reclose that
Right.
shit?
No, so I tried a little bit, but I was like, whatever. So he called.
Watch. Listen.
No, but the guy's like, hey, I can't beat that deal. Zero interest. My father-in-law is gonna give me the money. I was like, dude, that's like fucking winning the lotto. Good. That's better than what I can offer you. Go for it. So I was like, all right, whatever. So he calls back today, and I didn't even ask why, but he said that he filled out the form already to reinstate his program.
Fuck yeah.
And I didn't even say like why or whatever. And then he's like, but I got a couple questions. I answered the questions. He's like, hey, I appreciate you sticking with me, and all that. And I never even called him back. I was just like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did tell him when he called to cancel, I said, if things don't work out with your father-in-law, I'm here, dog. Just call me back and I'll take good care of you.
Word.
And so they do call me back. I was like, so every once in a while you do things right and you hope.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, honestly, I'm proud of you at work, dog. Like, you're doing a lot better than I thought. Because at first, out of everybody in the group and shit, we trained together,
Yeah.
And like
The first week was a
you were
motherfucker.
just, like, it seemed like you were not as adapted to computer stuff as everyone else.
Fuck no, I'm old as fuck.
And it was going to be a big problem for you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And the computer stuff is a lot of what we do. We do,
Right.
everything we do is on the fucking different, and we work on 3-4 different systems,
Right.
So I was like, damn, this guy's going to fucking fail because of that. But, like, I'm proud of you, dog. You're doing good, dog.
I have figured out some of the stuff with the computer, but I do know that I can do a lot better on the computer, and there's other things that I can
help you,
learn.
dog. You need help
Yeah.
with it,
So I'm getting that part, and then they like to say that the new guys put a lot of deals up and all that because we'll take the 75, the $8,000, the $9,000, where all the old guys are passing up on them, right? And so they're like, oh yeah, they put up twice as many deals as us and that kind of stuff. I said, but you know what I told one of the guys today? I said, hey, I understand that we're new and stuff, and like we put up a lot of deals, but I'm going like dollar for dollar with you right now, and this is only my second month. So when I figure this out, and I've been here as long as you, I'll be kicking your ass
And you only
every
get better
fucking
every
day.
dog.
Because I'm getting better and better, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So when I'm like here as long as you, then I'll be kicking your ass every fucking day. So
And you
remember
get
that.
Better. It's like you only learn more.
Right. Call me the new guy. Call me the new guy all you want. But guess what? I'm coming for your ass. So no, hey, he's been killing it. But my problem is the biggest deal I've had is only like $50 something thousand.
I had 129K. That was my biggest.
Yeah, he's
129,000.
hey, you know that guy that sits next to me, Lee? He got another one today for like
Or the Persian guy?
yeah, 107. That's like
He
his
comes in early every day. Fool. He gets advantage on everybody. He takes early leads.
right. But he just got approved, but you're not supposed to take phone calls. And he says he's not taking phone calls.
Whatever.
We'll see.
Hey, I
Yeah.
feel like, because, I be staying late sometimes.
Right.
Niggas will start hating on me for sure.
Jeff Poppy Gringos, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
Angel Peña Lugo, what's up,
I'm gonna write a
homeboy?
book about reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology?
Yeah, don't fucking read it, okay?
Why?
I see what you did there.
What?
Man,
What
turn
happened?
this around. What?
Did you find the box? On the rack?
Is it?
By the water heater? Or by the fridge? Or water heater?
Okay.
Linda Pizzotti, she is one of the coolest people I know. I went to high school with her, just saw her at the
cool
reunion.
Van Cleve.
Only on name
Well,
alone, Linda Pizzotti.
I knew her as Linda Pizzotti. The Van Cleve is after the fact.
That's not Wolverine looking
Which
into
one
your
is it?
screen.
Which one is which is Linda?
The one that starts with an L?
Well, no, but he's trying to figure out there's two girls in the picture. Which one?
Oh, dark hair.
Okay.
One has a red beanie.
The red beanie on.
One has a blonde beanie.
Yeah, okay.
I like your name. Whatever.
I don't know
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
who's the other one, daughter or Jackie?
If it's daughter.
probably. I don't know. Well,
Jeff Poppy Gringo. Hey, for a man, that is the most names I've seen. Jeff
I
Poppy Gringo
forgot the reason
Klein.
he said he does that. There's a reason he does that. Poppy Gringo Klein.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And he's got a Hispanic chick, but
Hey,
he's
is
blind.
that? Huh? Yeah. As soon as we're done, we'll go up. Hey, see if
Actually, we need to wrap
see
this.
if he needs a little help over in the shop. Are we good?
We need to wrap this because we had 70 on the last one. And then,
Okay. But they just tuned in.
I know, but you can probably keep going.
Angel Peña Lugo. You gotta go.
I had to roll.
All right.
Love it.
Well, I'll just keep going while you break it down, I guess. Because that's connected to that.
Yeah, you're good over there.
So, Chubby's got to break out. He's got to take off. It's the birthday show. I probably should. I got to go to work
I
tomorrow.
gotta work already. I'm old. You'll feel it in the morning.
You know what? As you get older, though,
you'll feel it in the morning.
as you get older, you require less sleep.
I can do that. I mean,
Which is weird, right?
What's the least amount of sleep that you're still effectively, you're good to go? What's the least
I
amount
want
of
to
sleep?
say 6 hours.
Oh no, I can do 3 hours. I'm cool.
Oh, you're right?
Yeah.
No, I'm useless.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. We went out for Kathy's birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
What'd you guys do?
We went to Ignite in Carlsbad.
Not bad.
Which I will recommend the place. It's a cool spot. They did cut us off because Kathy and her friend were getting a little bit sideways. My wife. So they got a little squirrely out there. It was her birthday Sunday. So we're
back to back.
Yeah, so we kind of did a combo birthday
Okay.
at Ignite on El Camino and yeah. So cool spot.
The patio's bitching.
Yeah. So we the patio was packed. They had a little live music. Yeah. So we went to where did we go? We went inside and we had little oysters but mostly we started drinking at like 12 o'clock on Sunday. Well, we didn't stop drinking until probably 7, 8 o'clock.
Wow.
And then she passed out and was pretty much hung over for 2 days? She's one of those ones.
She's a Another 100 days.
Dude, she's one of those ones that is hungover for 2 days and puking for 2 days.
Wow.
No matter what. So
I never puke ever.
Yeah, she's not built for that kind of lifestyle at all. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. You know, she tries to hang, but
as you get old, the hangovers get bad.
Yeah, dude, she's been like that for as long as I've known her. That 2-day hangover, the puking and all that shit, that's pretty normal. So we hung out there for a while. It was pretty cool.
Good birthday?
Yeah, it was cool. So I didn't know tonight. I was like, man, I don't know if I can go like from Sunday now till Wednesday. If I can go that long. Whoa, not on the camera for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, on that book on the rack.
Oh.
Did you see that?
No.
On the rack by the water here, there's a book behind the pink box. Huh?
No, I was just laughing about this discrepancy here.
But look on there. It's
I told you.
anyway.
It's comedy.
Yeah, so
comedy.
it was a good day. We had fun.
That's
her friend from work that she's like kind of her
her main chick.
right. Well, they're both finance managers. There's 3 of them, and so the 2 of them were off for that day, and her and her husband came down, and they hung out, and we partied. We drank. We had a lot of fun, and I think that was like the kind of day that she wanted.
That's good. That's her day.
That's
awesome.
that's the important part.
Yes.
That's what she was kind of looking forward to and kind of was expecting. So we were going to originally go to
Chuck E. Cheese?
No, dim sum.
Oh, dim?
Which
but
she likes. She would enjoy that.
Yeah.
But then we're going to go look at RVs and go to the Fred Hall boat show.
Wow.
And honestly, that wouldn't have been her.
That's
like
out of
more
her
like-
zone.
That's more like what I wanted to do.
right.
So I'm glad it worked out like the way that she wanted it to.
So we're gonna go look at RVs this weekend then? Oh, okay.
I got the kids, and she's got to work.
Okay.
But
Well, it's all good.
it is what it is.
We should take the kids down to check out some RVs though.
Yeah, we're gonna go look at RVs.
So every week we do this. This is
We're
Pelon
gonna
and
wrap
Chubby.
it. We're gonna wrap the RV with the Pelon and Chubby show,
We can get down. We can get down.
so we can use it for that too. And
In the neighborhood.
And then I can write off.
of the whole
yeah,
thing.
of course,
Yeah.
right? There's always a reason.
There's always a reason.
But we'll use that as a Pelon and Chubby tour bus to go remote, and then we'll also use it for the family excursions. But this has been the Pelon and Chubby show. This has been my birthday show, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. And I appreciate all the Steve showing up and
Steve and Tyler
right.
and Tanner.
Tanner's, yeah, and I appreciate you, Guy, for doing what you do, and you've been doing this for a while. You have not received not 1 cent for the 80 episodes that you have produced and participated in, and I acknowledge that, appreciate that, and I appreciate you sticking with me in hopes that this one day will turn out to be the dreams and hopes and everything that we ever thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah.
And I believe wholeheartedly that it will be once we get this all dialed in.
Yeah. I think so too.
So, and I appreciate folks like Linda, Jeff, Angel Peña-Lugo, a lot of the regulars that tune in every week and watch the show.
And listen to us on Podbean. So
We notice it and we
see
appreciate
that.
you.
We do definitely appreciate it.
If you watch Facebook Live, do yourself a favor. Go on and listen to the podcast because it's
finished
way
product
better.
is a lot better.
Guy edits it up. It sounds better. Everything's really cool on the podcast. So do us a favor, please. Tell your friends. Get as many people as you possibly can to listen to the Pelon and Chubby show. Let's take this thing nationwide and make this a mainstay. We want to be here to entertain you. The money's nice, but we really just want to do this because we enjoy doing this, and we enjoy entertaining you. So next week, bring a couple friends with you. Tell them to tune in to the Pelon and Chubby show. We are here every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. He's Pelon, I'm Chubby. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the Steves.
You're Pelon.
I'm Pelon. He's
I'm
Chubby.
Chubby.
We're both a little Pelon and
both
Chubby,
Chubby.
but it's all good. We want to thank the Tanner. We want to thank the Tyler. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Pelon and Chubby Show on a beautiful Wednesday night.
Happy birthday to you, sexy motherfucker. Happy birthday to you. You're getting kind of chubby, though. Happy birthday, dear sexy
Rick Salas, the motherfucker
big
in the house.
dick
y'all.
senior. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, Kurt.
Thank you to everybody out there for all the birthday wishes. Thanks to the Steves for the birthday song.
Salud.
Thanks
You
to
know,
the
it's always my
Chubby
pleasure.
for hanging with me.
We're gonna take this on the road, you guys.
Right.
I love that idea.
And we're going to get bigger
Check
and
it out.
better
We
like
can interview
anything.
chicks,
There we go. We are going to.
and everybody wants to tell their stories.
Right.
Show you right.
So this thing's going to get bigger and better. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Definitely coming in.
And I appreciate you spending my birthday with you. Huh? So we're going to keep on drinking, but y'all got to go somewhere. You don't have to go home,
But you can't stay
but you got to
here.
get the fuck out of here.
3.
Until next time, see ya!
Good night, everybody.
Those niggas.